It's the Bob and Tom Show.
With us in the studio, one of our favorite comedians, a guy named Jim Gaffigan.
I'm moving a little slow this morning. I have to admit, I had a Hot Pocket for dinner last night. I've never really eaten a Hot Pocket, and then afterwards been, I'm glad I ate that. I was like, I think I'm going to die. Paid for that? Did I eat it or rub it on my face? My back hurts. Hot Pocket. Rarely see the Hot Pocket on the menu when you go out to dinner.
That's true.
Let's see, I will have the Caesar salad and the Hot Pocket. Our specials, we have a sea bass, which is broiled, and we have a Hot Pocket, which is cooked in a dirty microwave, and that comes with a side of Pepto. Is your Hot Pocket cold in the middle? It's frozen, but it can be served boiling lava hot. Will it burn my mouth? It'll destroy your mouth. Everything will taste like rubber for a month. Hot Pocket. There's the vegetarian Hot Pocket for those of us that don't want to eat meat but still would like diarrhea. Hot Pocket. Should just come with a roll of toilet paper. Diarrhea Pocket. The lean pocket. I don't even want to know what's in there.
Yeah, they're lean pockets.
Imagine the directions. Take out a box, place directly in toilet. Lean pocket. Recently, they introduced the breakfast Hot Pocket.
I was not aware of that.
Finally.
Oh, yes, the breakfast Hot
Finally.
Pocket, sure.
I can't think of a better way to start the day. Good morning. You're about to call in sick. Hot Pocket. Now you can have a Hot Pocket for breakfast, a Hot Pocket for lunch, and be dead by dinner. Dead Pocket. I love that song. You think they worked hard on that jingle? What do you got so far, Bill? Hot Pocket. That's good. That's good. That's catchy. Not as good as your By Menon, but it's good.
Mr. Gaffigan, sir. Oh, I like that. Can we do that every day?
Second day in a row, I think. Something like that.
Health testing.
Hey, it's the Bob and Tom Show. We're here Friday, March 20th. How's everybody?
Great.
Hi.
Chick.
Even death-defying disease can't keep me from being quarantined with Tom. Hi, buddy. How are you?
Sounds like a song. Quarantine with Tom. Maybe that should be a little TV show.
Yeah, I bet Kelly'd love to see it.
Your thoughts on what Christie's wearing? Is that a shirt or a throw?
What?
A throw?
It's
an Afghan on the back of the. It's got doilies and daisies
It's got
all over.
kind of an Asian feel.
Kind of a...
Is it?
It's more of a June Carter type dress.
You think it's a country?
I think it looks like
Kinda, yeah.
I think it looks like
Indian thing.
I think
doily.
Asian. Yeah, I think kind of Asian Indian. Yeah.
Yeah. Doily. Okay.
Yeah, a doily looking.
Is that for that Kung flu? Get it? Jeez.
Well, that really escalated. Hi, Ace.
Trying to correct the
Hey,
idiocy.
Pat.
That,
Oh, look who we got over there.
William Shakespeare.
Is that Lennon and McCartney? What's going on over there?
We have some stellar stuff in the news today.
It's really
I'm very
warm
excited.
in here. Is it?
All right.
Yeah, I'm boiling. Everyone's sweating.
Christy, do something.
Who's closest to the thing?
Chick.
No,
I am, I
I'm
think,
not allowed to
technically.
touch it. Christy's supposed to.
Here, Christy, you want a glove?
We figured that out 13 years ago, and we stopped fighting about that.
Okay, that's. At least we work in a place where we're still allowed to touch the thermostat.
And for now, we're still
You-
all in the same room.
You read about
For
these
now.
places where they have the thermostat. Have you heard about this? There are businesses that the thermostat will be down in Atlanta,
Oh, sure, yeah. That's always helpful.
and they've got the thermostats locked. Okay, well, that's probably the least of our concerns right now. Oh, that feels good that we got the air.
I think we're all 6 feet away, except I think, oddly enough, Ace and I might be the closest.
No,
Don't you think?
No, I'm
You-
closer to
you-
you than you are to Ace.
Christy and I are the closest.
You think?
I'm trying.
We've been friends for years.
Physically,
Very good, Ace.
you incredible tool. Okay.
Well, welcome to the show. Happy to be here. And once again today, a little experiment just for fun. We are, what do you call it? So I guess streaming the show on YouTube. So if you want to see what's going on in here, you can. That was the great Jim Gaffigan. We talked to Jim yesterday, and Mr. Gaffigan is holed up with his 5 kids and wife in their apartment in New York City. Now, fortunately, Jim has done pretty well, obviously. So
I wouldn't say
he
so
no
if he's
lo-
living in an apartment.
Yeah, with a bunch of people.
Get a
Jeez.
house.
Yeah.
Jeez.
One of these days he'll save up enough for his own place.
He's right there in Manhattan, but he used to quite literally live in was it a third or fourth floor
For walk up
Yeah.
with those babies.
with
yeah.
5 kids. And
Yeah.
for those of you familiar with stroller technology, stairs, not the best. Anyway, Jim is doing something very cool. He is doing dinner with the Gaffigans, which means that you can actually just sort of watch them as they have their family dinner, which, like every other family dinner, especially these days, it can be a little bit challenging. So you'll see what those. Check that out by going to Jim's website or various social media platforms.
Did you have a good dinner last night?
Yes. And I
You
was
know,
able to
nobody
eat-
sneezed in your food.
I was able to
and-
eat my full dinner.
Okay.
The previous evening, we were having a kind of a pork stir fry that my 7-year-old sneezed into my plate, so I ended up having cereal, like when I was a kid. That was always my go-to. If I didn't like what my mother was making, I was allowed to have cereal.
And I still am not buying it. I can't imagine your mother wouldn't fix you something special.
No.
Boy, my mom made me
Absolutely.
eat.
My mother was very strict.
Same here, yeah.
Extra special for
in
Tommy.
spite of your opinion of what she was like. Yeah, but I
I'm saying she was an amazing mother and probably babied you too much. That's not bad.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think she babied me much. Is that who's
Somebody's Siri just went off.
Not me.
that? Mine. Why is it going off? What did you just say?
Oh my God!
What did you say?
How did I know? How did I know that you hear a rogue sound in the studio? It's coming from Tom.
That was weird. What did we say that set off the phone?
I have no idea. I don't use Siri, so I don't know.
Okay, well, we're getting a lot of great mail. We really appreciate your getting in touch with us, by the way. And if you want to do that, you can email us, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. Or, Josh, you can grab the Bob and Tom app, which is free. And
Of
what
course.
else can you do?
Oh, you can text us. My gosh, 888-262-8661, and I get 11 cents per text that comes in.
Actually, that's a complete falsehood, except the part about the actual phone number, Josh. We'll get nothing in
You will hear from my lawyer.
Oh, no, your lawyer's in quarantine in San Quentin.
He has one phone call a day, I think.
Something about it. His last letter was from the Bar Association. Speaking of bars, got this from Teresa. She's a bartender.
Yeah.
Yes.
Apparently, this is circulating among the bartenders and service people. She writes, working from home as a bartender is hard because I just keep getting myself hammered.
Yeah.
And we can certainly understand that. Yesterday, we had a chance to speak with, I believe it was Tracy, from a place called Hotel Tango.
I think Travis.
Travis.
Is it Travis?
It was
Sorry.
Travis,
Sorry, I
yeah.
knew it started with a T. That's because they're both military vets, and his wife is Hillary. Her name is Hillary, so that's
Right. Oh,
Hotel and Tango.
they're both pilots.
Those are the pilot code words, and they are doing something really cool that made the international newswire. They are converting some of their distillation facilities into hand sanitizer manufacturing facilities. So
Yeah.
good for them. And so you can find out. I guess there are a number of places. There's a place in Pennsylvania doing it, and some other spots. So
Pretty cool.
everybody's kind of trying to get together and do the right thing. And with the exception of a bunch of people that insist on doing spring break in Florida. But I guess
Unbelievable.
the governor has finally stepped in and closed the beaches in Florida. Is
And the
that
bars
correct?
and restaurants to keep people out.
Okay, we have a song about that coming up.
Oh,
It's kind of a love song.
okay.
Of course, the best movie about spring break. Anyone? Ace, you want to take this?
Oh, you would say where the boys are.
Where the Boys Are.
Yeah,
Absolute
60
classic.
years old. Yeah.
Not the
Was that a Netflix
not the movie, by the way. No, it's Yvette Mimeo.
It's a walk down yesteryear, is what it is. Troy Donahue, I think, is in
Troy
it.
Donahue.
Not sure if he's in. Isn't it? Is it the father of Tim Hutton, Jim Hutton? I believe?
Not Tim Hutton.
I have no idea.
Who's an old man? Jim Hutton's dad.
Where the Boys Are, great song.
Nope.
No.
Nope. It sounds like a cat being squeezed.
Ahead of its time.
Where the boys are.
That's how it sounds.
And then Woody Woodbury on the piano. But they say that movie
right.
created the entire "Let's Go to Fort Lauderdale" movement.
I see.
But, a true classic. But there'll be there's still some spring breakers
Miss.
trying to hang on.
Miss.
So
True miss.
please isolate yourself.
1960, right on the nose, where the boys are.
Man.
In Metro Color and CinemaScope.
Well, how about that?
What do you think of that?
Out of its time, right, Josh? It was one of the
Remember those days you
trailblazers.
drive by a hotel,
Connie Francis.
they'd have the thing in the
That's what I
marquee,
was thinking.
color TV.
Dolores Hart, Paula Prentice, George Hamilton, Yvette Mimieux, Jim Hutton, and Frank Gorshin. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes,
He owns the hotel.
for comic relief. Oh, he's some old dude.
He was on Batman, wasn't he?
6.7 out of 10. That's according to Rotten Tomatoes. There you go.
Ooh, not really good, is it?
Well, neither's the movie.
So, do you remember that? There's an interesting fact about actress Dolores Hart. Do you know what it is?
It rhymes with
Dolores
fart.
Hart, no.
Rhymes with the word fart.
It does.
Dolores Fart.
The chick's not wrong.
Dolores Hart, she let a fart.
Yep.
That's
That's where we're going today.
Well,
I'm trying, man.
Dolores Hardy threw a party. All the farts were there.
Farty smarty. And
Dolores Hart is famous because she, at the peak of her career, became a nun.
Wow.
Oh, that's right.
look at him. You know, it's not that he knows this information.
He's so happy
Did you see
about
how he got up on his...
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Rose up. She became a nun.
So proud to dissemble.
No, just
Apparently, after
How did you
dating,
not
amazing
know that she
fact.
was?
apparently after dating Elvis, put the shame in you.
Oh, boy. Right out of the gate, where the boys are.
Elvis liked him young, by the way.
Okay.
If you want to read about him.
Priscilla back from Germany at 14. So.
Yeah, he and Jerry Lee Lewis had plenty to talk about, didn't they?
If I was riding a horse, I'd pull up right now. Wow. Just stop and go.
So where were we?
I have no idea. We were in
Coming up in sports?
spring break.
More people with the virus, and the Olympic flame now is officially in Japan land at an airbase called Matsushima Air Base. Matsushima they make great television. We'll talk about that. Signings in the NFL yesterday, so on, and so forth, and of course, world record. We continue to hit
New lows?
new lows and or highs, however you look at it.
I would think that
This is for literally nothing happening except time. That's all all that needed to happen in this world record.
okay, I would think some of these world record people are going to have plenty of time to get better at what they do. A lot of practice.
Potentially.
If you're a juggler, for example,
Yeah.
you get
A lot of practice time.
yeah,
You're right.
unless you run out of balls
Yeah.
or whatever you juggle.
Well, sure, yeah.
I don't want to get a letter from an irate juggler.
No.
Speaking of jugglers, I'm going to play a request we have for someone who happens to be an excellent juggler,
Okay.
as well as a
I'm way out of practice.
comedian. Okay, good.
No, me. Oh, no.
Oh, you know
We're
who's
not
going to
playing
play.
that. No. Hey, are you driving around in your car? Sure you are. Looking at stuff?
No, can I guess
Don't get out of
real
your
quick
car.
interruption? I'm sorry. Have any of you, since we're doing social isolation, and in my case, I live a 2-minute drive from here if the light's red. So have any of you just gotten in your car and driven around just to get out?
No, not
No,
yet.
not yet.
Yep.
I might venture out to a store again today.
Check local
went
listings.
Tuesday, so we'll
Raining
see.
like hell yesterday, so the long dog walk was out of the question.
Well, it wasn't raining everywhere, Tom.
I know.
Oh, it cleared up nicely after dinner, though.
Supposed to be early.
Oh. Sorry.
This has just been terrible.
Maybe could you do something visual? Maybe since we're on.
Computer system. Hey, remember when you could? Hey, what's wrong with my car? Maybe raise the hood, take a look, and fix it.
Yeah.
Just about those days.
Not anymore.
Those days are amazing. They're way long gone. Electronically controlled transmissions, touch screen displays, dozens and dozens of sensors. Advanced technology is expensive to fix. If it breaks, no. When it breaks.
Oh, yeah.
That's why we recommend Car Shield. You know, your warranty's not enough.
Yeah. You know how the guys that figure out warranties?
Yeah.
Those are the same guys that do those Las Vegas odds.
Exactly.
They're very
They know.
good.
Yeah.
When the turbo hits 100,000 miles, it will tank.
Car Shield has affordable protection plans that can save you thousands for a covered repair, including computers, GPS, electronics, and more. Get to choose It's up to you. Your plan, your favorite mechanic, your dealership. Do the work. CarShield takes care of the rest. They also offer 24/7 roadside assistance and a rental car while yours is being fixed absolutely for free. CarShield helped over 1 million customers. Confidence knowing you got coverage from America's #1 auto protection provider. With rates as low as $99 a month, you got nothing to lose. You know what you can gain? Peace of mind. Get covered by CarShield today. Call 800-CARS-6000 and mention the code TOM or visit carshield.com and use the code TOM to save 10%. That's carshield.com and use the code TOM. A deductible may apply.
I prefer the TOM spelling. When I was a kid, there was a shoe store, Tom McCann, THOM.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did Thom McCann.
Sure.
Just in my head. I'm not sure if they're still
Well, look at me. I
I'm sure
married one.
I'm sure it's a very good store. I was just saying. Coming up, we've pregnant cows and strip club delivering.
Wow.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, this is Bob. And this is Tom. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, Mark Allison here with you on a Friday. Good morning. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Hope you're having a great day wherever you are as you shelter in place or stay at home or stay home from work. Whatever your circumstances are, we're glad you joined us right here on Bob. We'll have some stupid stuff coming up like we always do. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, everybody. Christie Lee from the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk. France Cannes Film Festival, arguably the world's most prestigious film festival and cinema's largest annual gathering, has postponed its 73rd edition. Organizers of the French Riviera Festival, scheduled to take place March 12th to the 23rd, are considering moving the festival to the end of June or the beginning of July. They may only play doctors on TV, but they're giving real-life help to hospitals that have taken a hit from the coronavirus outbreak. The Fox Medical series The Resident has donated some of its on-set masks and gowns to a hospital in Atlanta, and the ABC show The Good Doctor is moving to do the same in its home base of Vancouver, Canada. Dr. Karen Law of Grady Memorial Hospital says the gear was a godsend for overburdened medical workers. And Ken Burns has asked PBS to stream his baseball documentary series since Major League Baseball delayed the start of the season. PBS added the series to its free PBS video app and online at pbs.org. Burns says in a video statement, as many people hunker down out of concern for the coronavirus, quote, "It's important that we find things that bring us together and show us our common humanity." And that's your entertainment news. I'm Christie Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
That'll be good for her, because I've seen some of her drawings, and yikes.
Hey, she's 7.
I got one right here.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I mean, I can't
we
tell
saw.
who that. I mean, that's not.
It's obviously Santa Claus.
Let me tell you something. She can't sing either.
rather abstract, if you ask me.
What do you mean Finn can't sing? She sang your theme song.
Can't carry a tune
See
in a
this?
bucket.
Finn can't sing. You want to hear Finn sing? This
Yes, I
she
do.
is. Here she is.
Hey, Rocky, this is what you farted for.
Okay, wait a
pitchy,
minute.
yeah.
I can't stand it. That's adorable.
It is. It's adorable.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man song. He's the man. He's the man. I don't take no crap from anybody else but you. I wear the pants around here when I finish with your laundry. Because I'm a guy you don't want to fight. When I say jump, you say yeah, right. I'm the man of this house until you get home. He's the man. He's the man. What I say goes around here right out the window. And I don't want to hear a lot of whining, so I'll shut up. The sooner you learn who's boss around here, the sooner you can give me my orders, dear. Because I'm head honcho around here, but it's all in my head. He's the man. He's the man. And I can have sex anytime that you want. Because I'm a man who has needs, but they're not that important. And don't expect any flowers from me, because if I'm not mistaken, you prefer jewelry. I'm the king of my castle when you're not around.
He's the man. He's the man.
And I'll drink and watch sports whenever I want to get in trouble. And I'll come home when I'm good and ready to sleep on the couch. Because a man's got to do what a man's got to do, and I'm going to do what you tell me to, because I'm top dog around here, but I've been neutered.
He's the man. He's the man. You the man.
Hey, guy, it's Kid Tarmac. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. Kid Tarmac.
Sex is so prevalent in our society that nobody mentions what happens if you keep having it. You know, that, I think every porno movie should end with Hypatia Lee giving birth to triplets. You know, just as a disclaimer, you know. So everybody knows, you know, what you get, you know. But I'm a stepfather, too. Which I've been for a few years now. And if you're not a step-parent, you know, you don't realize the warmth and rewards that you get for the warm, loving feeling. And it's, I hate you. Okay.
621 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show. Hello there!
At least when my dog pees in the rug, I like my dog.
I'm just
Did you pee on the rug?
No, I'm trying to make him laugh, and he's getting irritated.
Yeah.
I did this.
Christie,
scratch your cheek with a middle finger.
Sure.
You know, it's hilarious.
That old gag.
Yeah.
Christie.
Yes?
Could you please do the weather forecast?
Q95 Fox 59 weather brought to you by CarX. Thunderstorms early clearing. Look for a high of 67, then temperatures falling tonight down to 35.
Perfect.
Right now we have 66 degrees, though.
Great. Thank you very much. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. 20 March 2020. Yep, we're here. This is us. We're happening right now. Thank you so much for joining us. If you want, you can see what's happening in this room by going to YouTube. We're doing a special Bob and Tom stream.
320-2020. Anything? Probably not.
No, what is that?
I don't know.
Today's date?
Yeah.
Oh.
202020.
Okay, thank you. Now, let's see. That's Chick McGee. Of course, he's at the orangeinsoles.com sports desk. Our engineer is Ace Cosby, the provider of the Ace Cosby joke of the day.
Hello, friends.
Do you have one in the chamber, as they say?
I'm a walking laugh.
Yes. Well, we would all agree with that. Yeah.
Watching you walk, I do find it rather humorous.
Dear Tom.
What? Excuse me. We have people to introduce. I know that it's all about you.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to cut you off.
If I don't introduce Josh, he has to pay me $50. I
Still don't understand how I got screwed on that deal.
You got to read those contracts.
I do.
That's Josh Arnold in the flannel. And Christie Lee is right next to me. She, of course, is at the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk.
Yes, sir.
10,000 sailors can't be wrong.
I was going to defend
About
us.
Navy Federal or about Christie Lee?
Oh, I'm sorry about Navy Federal.
Okay, thanks.
It's all military, by the way.
Let's clarify.
And Mr. Pat got a new song, Pat.
Yep.
Got a couple new ones coming up today. And a bunch of letters. Can you, in a second, are you ready for that jingle about reading what's on Tom's desk? Do you remember the jingle you wrote?
Yeah, that's sort of
2 days ago.
Paul Schaefer-esque.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's coming up. But
Here's
first,
something you won't ever hear.
Okay.
Dear Tom and Chick.
Oh, yeah.
After hearing you two rave over Paddington,
Yes.
Great movie.
I decided to purchase the movie, assuming my grandkids would enjoy it. Well.
Oh. No. Didn't like it.
It's Benny Hill without the humor.
Oh, that's wrong.
Well, that's not possible.
Worst $12 I ever spent.
Wow.
Where are you renting, dude? Where are you renting your movie?
Yeah.
They're like $4 on Apple TV.
Should
What
be
the hell?
free if you've got cable.
Is this from 20 years ago?
You can't change the channel.
You got to get that back to
It's
Blockbuster.
a Paddington and Paddington 2. Great movie.
Do not see the fascination with this movie. from a listener that we want to stop listening named William.
Okay, sorry, William.
We got plenty of listeners, Billy. Get off board.
It's all right, William. If you didn't like it, that's okay.
Suck it.
Hey.
You're right.
Sorry.
Yeah, it is his right, isn't it?
That movie's great. It's got talking bears. It's fun.
Yes.
Oh, I'm
got
sure I did. I'm
talking
sure I would
bears.
really enjoy them.
It's got the guy from Downton Abbey.
Yes.
Yep.
Lord
Hugh.
Hugh Bonneville.
Yes.
Yeah, he's great.
He invented.
I'm sure.
He invented the
I'm gonna
Pontiac.
watch-
Pontiac Bonneville.
But that's all right that William didn't care for it.
I'm
Maybe
gonna
he's-
watch Downton Abbey all over again.
But the point is, did his kids or grandkids like it? That would be the point.
He said that he didn't care for it.
He used the word brutal.
Brutal, all in all caps.
Yeah, but it was made for kids, really.
But I'm saying it's a great movie for it. It's very positive.
But people like tricks, and they're for
the
kids.
scene where the bear goes to prison.
That's brilliant.
And does the laundry. I'm not going to spoil it for
Oh.
you. If that doesn't
It's
bring
in
joy
the
to your
trailer.
heart.
Everyone's seen that.
No, I have not.
So just don't ruin it, okay?
Now, is that Paddington 1?
White stripes on the prisoners aren't white anymore. They're all pink because he puts a red sock in the wash. It's in a trailer.
Oh, Chick's a jerk.
Yeah, it's
Just a
unbelievable.
jerk. You're a movie jerk.
You know what I got in the mail yesterday? It's a poster.
What?
Coronavirus, I hope.
100.
Don't wish that on anyone.
Dude, that's not cool.
That's not cool.
It's a poster that has 100 of the greatest movies of all time in alphabetical order, and as you watch them, you scratch them off and you see the little movie poster.
Oh, cool.
So it's like a lottery ticket, but it has movies.
That's
on
How
it.
many have you seen?
So far? What?
You got it
None.
yesterday.
I just got it yesterday.
About
How many have I seen of all those?
yes.
Oh, cursory glance, probably 60.
I was going to say.
60 out of
probably seen
100?
most
60
of
out of
them.
100, probably.
That's great.
Sure. Yeah.
Wow. Good
By the way, I finished The Great Escape last night.
The movie?
They don't escape. That's not a great escape.
And I...
Spoiler alert.
Will you
I was
people learn
so
how to talk
pissed.
about cinema?
God, I was
And
mad.
by the way, I hate to ruin it for you. That isn't Steve McQueen jumping the fence.
It isn't?
He does all the motorcycle
It's some
scenes.
German
Except
stuntman.
that
Except
one.
for that one, and that was a
I
kind.
was so disappointed.
But the watch he's wearing is worth $1 million.
Yeah, that watch was cool.
Yeah, that.
Hey, I think that's a Triumph Bonneville, now that I think about it.
I think you're right. It was a
Motorcycle.
Triumph motorcycle.
Okay, Pat, get the jingle for what's on Tom's desk.
What's in the papers on Tom's desk?
Totally worth it.
Very nice.
Now, the caveat here is I have not read any of these in advance.
I don't
Oh,
believe
boy.
You. I don't believe you for a second.
Did you see Mark just walk in and hand him to me?
Well, you were looking at him
Could
while
you
we were
guys
talking.
not fight? We have to be in here for a long time.
Well, or not.
Let's see. It says, this is from a truck driver.
Well, wait a minute. The way you're reading it, maybe you haven't seen it.
Yeah, I'll say.
It says, I am not a coward. I served in Iraq and Afghanistan, but I'm going to get the...
Yeah, you just, pal. Where we weren't calling you anything.
Nobody called you a coward. Calm down.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Right out of the gate, pretty defensive.
I'm not a coward. How is that? That's not a way to start.
Can I apologize?
Should have
To Matt?
proofread the papers on Tom's desk.
God.
Hey, I'm not a coward.
Whoa.
He writes, listening to your show helps me forget what a pain in the ass this commute is. Driving from the Tennessee border to Richmond, Kentucky for the last 10 years. What I do is mission essential, as they say. So thank you very much for doing the show. I know you guys are there for me. We certainly appreciate
Yes,
whatever
Matt,
you're
we
doing.
are here for
Wow,
you.
that could be anything.
Iraq and Afghanistan, this guy's a badass.
Mission
Sure,
essential.
yeah.
No, he's not a coward. Yeah.
He says he loves his job, but
That might be on a macro. It just opens up. All of his letters open up that way. I'm not a coward.
never do I not proofread again. No, the point the guy's making is this is scary out there right now. Okay, thanks.
It's just weird when somebody opens a letter. If somebody opened a letter, I ain't never killed no one. Whoa. I have a feeling this guy killed somebody.
Yeah.
Not the previous guy who's
Right, but
probably has a nice cache of weapons and knows how to get here.
he's a good man.
Which one's Josh?
It just struck us as
Well,
funny.
He's laughing harder than anyone.
It struck us as funny.
I doubt it. This one is from, we'll just call this guy MW.
Okay.
All right.
Got a rather unusual name.
Morning, Mike.
Marcus?
No.
Morning, Matt.
If any of you get it, I'll give you $100.
Michael Maynard.
Starts with an M. You have 10 seconds. Go.
Maurice.
Maynard.
Matthew.
Michonne.
Mo.
Nope.
Mo. Hey, Mo. Hey, Mo.
Mecca lecca hi, Mecca hi ho.
I'll give you $1 for that, but no, it's wrong.
That's nice.
As you can see, Christie, if you look at the men, don't read it out loud.
I can't see
It's
that
an
far.
unusual name.
Whatever.
Okay.
Marvin.
Marvin.
We're done guessing.
Okay. Long-time listener, first-time writer. Love the show. I'm a trucker in Fort Worth, Texas. Listen to you guys every day.
F-dub.
Thanks for the praise you gave us, truckers. Oh, you're welcome. And we had an interesting letter from a trucker saying that a lot of places only the drive-thrus are open.
Mm-hmm.
So if you see a trucker there, you might want to walk up and say, hey, can I go through the drive-thru for you? Because
I can't.
For the most part, you can't take the big rigs through the drive-thru. However, I'm sure there's just that one guy.
Yeah. You can take them through.
You can take them once.
Yeah. You can't take them under.
Now, in their defense, I want to tell you something. I have a Chevrolet Suburban, fine vehicle. I recommend them highly. And for a while there, I would put my bikes on the roof. I had a roof rack.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I have since graduated to the one that plugs into the trailer hitch in the back because a certain dumbass, the one talking right now, drove it into his garage with the bikes on the roof.
Hilarious.
Dented the house.
Absolutely.
Broke a bike
Dented
wheel.
the house. Wow.
You really got
It took a while before I realized what that noise was.
I would have loved.
How far in did you get?
If only we
matter. The point is,
only we had the video. You know, he hit. He
probably kept going.
He heard something, backed up, and did it again. I bet
that was
he
my
did.
old house. Remember that? The best about my old house was the one up that way.
Yeah.
If you backed out, you had to be careful because there was kind of a cliff.
Oh, that's right.
It dropped precipitously, so you could kind of back a car out like a car and a half length, then you had to put it in forward and go.
Yeah.
So one day I'd had a problem with the vehicle and it wasn't starting, so we decided to try to push it out with my friend Mark and I. Mark, not a real big guy. Did you remember this story? So we're pushing it. And we didn't realize how icy it was. And all of a sudden we realized we're about to push this car over a cliff. So there we are. I'm at the door, kind of holding the door, trying to keep it from going. Dive in the car, hit the brakes, doesn't help at all. Just about lost that car.
Wow.
Yeah, that would have been...
Is that the same house where you had to do the pulley system to do the bird feeder?
Yes, that was amazing.
To keep the squirrels from...
Yes, to keep the squirrels. The house was built in a hill.
Oh, my God.
So I rigged up a very long wire on a pulley system so I could have the bird feeder literally 60 feet off the ground and about 50 feet away from the house.
Do you ever wonder why it seems like it's so busy in your life? I think these projects and these accidents
By the way, just for the
might
record,
be why.
today we're putting a 220 line in my garage. Thank you.
What are you putting that in for?
Oh, the treadmill that we're renting.
Who are you allowing in to do that?
You know, you
It's
can
the end of
buy
the garage.
treadmills.
Not right now, you can't.
You can't.
Not this kind. No, they're not. They've closed the factory or whatever. I just tried yesterday.
Oh.
So we're renting one, but it's a 220 line of all things, so we've got to put that in.
Oh, you're getting the Wuhan runner? Yeah, that's they're not selling those right now.
Yeah.
They call it the bleeder.
The
Wuhan bleeder.
Wuhan Weezer.
Made in Milan, Italy, oddly enough.
What a
bat eater.
Wow.
Remember the
hitting them all, aren't we?
Yeah.
Can you do the jingle again?
Yeah,
we gotta
sure.
keep this up.
That's what's in the papers on Tom's desk. You should proofread.
He's still reading.
I just did proofread this one. The essence of this one is they subscribe to the Bob and Tom VIP. So they can listen to the show whenever they want, though. There you go. Thank you very much. This is from someone enjoying the show.
Have I been their favorite from the get-go or just until recently?
It's all about you, isn't it?
Wait a second. There's a great story coming up in the news for you today, John.
Oh, porn or food?
Very excited.
There's porn.
Masturbation.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Porn.
Okay.
And let's see. Oh, this is a good one. Excuse me. This has come. This comes to us from Colorado.
Whatever you say, Belchy.
Sorry.
Foster Brooks over there.
What would it take to get Chick to write his autobiography? I would pay any price to read that book. Think of all the people
Who the hell is this?
Wait a minute. The good part's coming.
I know.
Boy.
Think of all the people who could find hope when they realize that their dysfunction is nothing compared to his. I think that's nice.
Well, and that's only the stuff that I can remember.
And then my mom didn't hug me. And then I went to school and someone called me chubby. And then I
Well, that's hurtful.
I could have gone either way on that one.
You guys are friends, right? Okay.
Good friends, yes.
We were.
So we're also trying to recommend feel-good movies. I recommend Paddington and Paddington 2. That
I
listener
agree.
Hated them. I love those movies.
I haven't seen 2 yet.
Oh, it's brilliant. Start with 2.
Brilliant.
Great.
You stop saying brilliant. You sounded like him.
I love Paddington 2.
It is so good. But yeah, if you got some feel-good movies, by all means, send it. Here's this guy, James writes.
There's more letters? No, sorry. I mean, there's more letters.
Well, you don't want to hear the news.
Oh, well, that's true.
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
You want to hear the latest?
No, the letters
Dead
are
38-year-old. Do you?
letters are
the movie Super Troopers.
Yeah, it's a good one.
With Jim Gaffigan, yes.
Mallrats. I've not seen Mallrats.
That's a Kevin Smith movie.
You probably wouldn't care for that, but I enjoyed
Clerks. Those are all
Yeah,
Kevin
I
Smith.
love Kevin Smith.
Now these are all.
Wouldn't he hate?
He would hate
Clerks?
Oh, he would
particularly.
hate it.
These are quite vulgar. These aren't for the family. But
Well,
they
first of all, why was the color camera broken?
they are. Funny.
What's going on there?
Here we go. The Natural.
Oh, I like it. Yeah,
Roy
Hobbs.
Say it ain't true, Roy.
Robert Redford, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't think he does. He say it ain't true? That doesn't seem. I know say it ain't so, Joe.
In the movie,
He says say
in the book, it's Say It Ain't True, Roy, isn't it?
Say it ain't true, Roy. That doesn't. Sound.
I read the book 40 years ago. I don't remember.
Well, you remember where the
very
boys
handsome Glenn Close.
Oh. Yeah, you like this one, don't you, Chick? Jerry Maguire.
No,
I'm a big fan.
The single greatest error in the history of the Academy Awards: Cuba Gooding Jr. winning the supporting actor.
I thought he gave a very heartfelt, terrific performance.
Show me the
money.
Very, a sparkling performance.
Shut up.
That was great.
Wrong. You're just wrong.
I've never seen this. Josh, this may be more in your sphere. Hush, Hush, Sweet Charlotte.
Oh, yeah.
That's an older
classic.
movie.
Yeah,
That's a classic horror movie, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a creepy one, yeah.
Only because, especially if you know the backstories that, wasn't Betty Davis and Joan Crawford were really fighting off
Oh,
screen
really?
constantly.
They hated each other.
Oh, hated.
I've been listening to your show for years now, writes Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, Dave. We love you, Dave.
He loves the happy dog stories.
Oh, we have a dog story today.
We got a couple of them today.
Oh, good.
Love hearing you talk about all your doggies. I can never remember their names. Well, I can help you there. Chick, your dogs are named
Mrs. Monkey.
Mrs. Monkey.
Her husband is Mr. Monkey, but he's at sea.
Yeah.
He's been at sea a long time.
We don't talk about him. Yes, he's a sea monkey.
That's right.
So that'll help you remember it in a sort of painful way.
Monkey's a golden retriever, and Ruby is an Australian shepherd, and Ruby can do my taxes. And Monkey just kind of watches stuff.
Right, dog. Josh, the dog.
The dog living in my house? Yeah,
Yes.
sometimes I call it our dog. Sometimes I call it my girlfriend's dog, depending on how I feel about it that day. Monster. He's a Boston Terrier.
Okay.
Yeah.
And, Christy?
Oh, I have a little golden doodle named Leo, who's just turned 2.
Okay.
Yeah, he had a birthday
Let's
cake
see.
last week.
Didn't you have more dogs than that? I thought you had another dog.
No, my dogs died.
Oh, they're dead?
Okay.
Real dead.
They're real dead.
Do you want me
They
to-
lived a
do you want-
nice
Do you want to list the ones that have
14-year
passed into
life.
doggy heaven? Would you like that?
Well, the greatest dog ever, hands down, Mrs. Gibbs.
Elvis, one of my great dogs. Well, now currently I have Dunder, who's a golden retriever.
And Mrs. Gibbs really didn't die. Her death should be under investigation.
Did Elvis die taking a dump?
No.
Actually, Elvis, Tom's golden retriever, is the reason that I'm sort of kind of on this show.
Elvis is one of those dogs, never had to have a leash on him, ever.
Yeah.
He could be walking down a freeway, but right there, he was the great. And then currently I have Winnie, who is the one who's about to go into heat, a white.
Oh, yeah.
Does she whine a lot?
She whines a little bit. Thanks
Now,
for
does she bury
Well,
her
the
head
name Winnie,
in,
that sounds like...
does she bury her
Yeah.
head in your crotch when she goes into heat? Like boy dogs bury their head in girls?
Oh, that's
really?
an interesting question.
The answer is yes. All of a sudden, she's very pausy,
Why don't
handsy.
you, he's getting real pausy.
Yeah.
She. She's a white golden retriever, English cream, and then her cousin Maisie, and then Dunder and Matt.
Does she present?
Okay.
Has she ever presented herself to you?
She's just going into heat. So
you like what you see?
Backed into you? You know what I'm saying?
Mac. Did you say Mac?
Yeah.
You never talk about Mac.
Oh, that's because Mac's on probation.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
That's the first time I've heard of Mac.
Oh, boy.
He has dog issues.
Do the girls each have a favorite? Or do they just love them all equally?
Oh, they love them all.
Oh, okay.
And they torture them. Hey, can I hang from his face? Okay.
Coming up in... And they had, there was Where the Boys Are 84.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's also Where the Boys Are 69, starring a couple of guys from the Village People.
I do know there are a series of films called Where the Boys Aren't, featuring women. A lot of women.
Where the Boys Are. The 84, the remake, is 40 years old.
Okay. Now, I want to remind you that the best way to sleep, and boy, do we need it right now, you got to get your rest, is the Sleep Number bed. 9 out of 10 couples prefer a different mattress firmness. I'll give you the proof right now. Christy, you like your mattress at what sleep number setting?
35.
You've dropped to 35. That's practically a water bed.
Why even bother?
Chick McGee, who prefers a crisp,
100.
There you go.
A firm mattress.
And but if you two were partners, you could utilize the Sleep Number setting option on your bed to.
There'd be a lot of...
both be comfortable. I don't really want to elaborate on that.
A lot of silence, a lot of sighing, a lot of...
Yeah, well, it wouldn't matter because you'd probably have different sleeping shifts. Science shows that beauty sleep is...
Oh, okay.
Beauty sleep is not just a myth. So...
it's a myth.
Get some...
Boy, oh, boy.
Just turn his mic on.
I will not say
Places to go right now. Sleep Number beds allow you to adjust either side of your bed to its ideal firmness, and the Sleep Number 360 smart bed senses your movements, helps you get quality sleep with Sleep IQ technology. I love my Sleep Number bed.
I'm a 65.
I didn't ask. Thank you. Discover smart, effortless comfort with the Sleep Number 360 smart bed. It's not a bed. It's proven quality sleep. Come in right now at the best time because you can save $900 on select Sleep Number 360 smart beds for a limited time. Save $900 only at the Sleep Number store. Visit sleepnumber.com/BT show. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you. We're coming right back with whatever this is. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Text us at 888-262-8661. More Bob and Tom next. State law.
Hi, man, this is Donnie Baker. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, Donnie Baker, don't forget to check out bobandtomstore.com. You can still grab that You Guys Rock sweatshirt. Click on hoodies and tees, and that sweatshirt will be on its way to you. It's the one that was recently worn by a Japanese pop singer. You know, when we used to have concerts, bobandtomstore.com.
I'm Chick McGee from the OriginSouls.com sports desk with a Bob and Tom sports update. New Orleans Saints head football coach Sean Payton learned yesterday he has tested positive for the new coronavirus. He told ESPN he's the first employee of either an NFL team or the league to make such a diagnosis public. He tells the network he came forward to motivate people to educate themselves about what they can do to help fight the pandemic. Payton says he's not been admitted to a hospital and does not have a fever or cough. He says he's been resting at home, and he is in self-quarantine. Number of known coronavirus cases within the NBA has doubled to 14. Marcus Smart of the Boston Celtics pleaded with people to take social distancing more seriously, and the league ordered all teams to shutter their training facilities indefinitely. And the Olympic flame arrived in Japan from Greece and was greeted in a scaled-down ceremony at an airbase in northern Japan. The flame touched down amid doubts if the Tokyo Games can be open as scheduled on July 24th because of the coronavirus pandemic. I'm Chick McGee from the OrangeInsoles.com Sports Desk, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
You understand that we're going through one of the most difficult periods in the history of the world, and perhaps if people say, hey, some Christmas lights would bring cheer and joy, your neighbors could look through the woods at your little shack where you keep the little mini tractor.
More of a walk-in freezer.
How's that outhouse doing?
This can't continue.
The history of the world.
Who's enjoying this? I know entertainment is in short supply, but no one can be enjoying this.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom 24/7. Not on air, online, all the time.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Joined in the studio by comedian Darren Carter. You do have a very nice head of hair. It happens to be red in color.
You know what? It's another example of keeping the red-headed man down. He didn't know. That's all right. I forgive
sorry,
you.
man.
Shake my hand. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. All right.
It's all good, baby. It's all good. They're keeping the redheaded man down. Every time you see a redhead on TV, we're a nerd, we're a clown, we're Bozo, Howdy Doody, Ronald McDonald. You just can't help it. People see us, they go, "What's up, Fireball, Flame Brain?" Women always want tall, dark, and handsome, never pasty, pink, and wholesome. I like to use the Bob and Tom Show for my own personal use. I'm organizing a million redheaded man march.
All right.
Are there that many?
No. There's like 12 guys with red hair. I don't even think we'd make hands across the street, to be honest with you.
You're a young guy. What kind of music are you into?
Man, I'm into. You know what I love? I love to wake up early in the morning to angry gangster rap.
Really?
It does. Alarms don't wake me up, but gangster rap, there's nothing better than when you're like really tired and you're all in your blankets hearing this. I'll pop a cap in your ass, fool. Trick ass biatch. And then the DJ comes on. That was Let's Be Friends.
Yeah. Sure. All right.
Hip hop slang is like so popular now. I mean, I was at the dentist's office and it hurt, and he goes, "My bad." I was like, "Damn, my bad. You're my dentist."
Do you really listen to rap music?
Yeah, I listen to it. I listen to everything though. When I first, like when I first got here, Chick was, hassling me because of my red hair. Well, when I started rapping, the kids, they stopped calling me names, and they were like, I wasn't Darren, I was Deron. It's true. That was kind of like my way out, It was like, they were like, "What's up, Deron? What's up, baby? It's all good." And I was like, "Oh, cool, man. I'm not a nerd anymore." "Nah, fool, you can rap, man. You can rap, dog." And I wasn't even that good. It's just there was no white guys rapping yet, And now it's, man, I'm telling you, styles have changed. And, gangster rap is popular. And say, I can't even fake it. How come I going to fake like I'm in a gang? How scary would my gang be? 15 redheads coming to your neighborhood, out there covered in sunscreen, be like wiping it on, talking about, "Stop pushing me, Trevor." Damn it, it's so hot out here. Our little gang hand sign would be like, when you hold your hand above your eyebrows, trying to make sunglasses, squinting our eyes. We wouldn't be talking about west side, east side. We'd be like, "Hey, let's go inside."
Shade.
Yeah, shady. That's what we'd be on the shady side of the street. We'd only be in neighborhoods with big trees, and we'd be like, "Shady side, fool." 15 redheads talking about shady side. We stay inside because we get sunburned when we go outside. Shady side. Can you imagine redheaded gangs? We'd be all mad. "Hey, punk, I saw you trying to diss me at the Gap."
6:47 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Thank you very much. Quick update on the weather, Christie.
Q95 Fox 59 weather brought to you by CarX. Cloudy, temperatures falling throughout the day. 35 overnight. Partly cloudy and cooler over the weekend. 42 Saturday, 46 Sunday. I give up.
Did he used to be professional? Did he used to know what he was doing?
No, it's always been this way.
Well, when he was on the AM.
Alcohol. Hey, all right, classic hits.
We got some Guns N' Roses tickets coming up on Q95. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show with Ace Cosby.
Alcohol kills those germs, baby. Do you feel you have to disclaim me?
Not at all. I'm just turning the music down so I can hear your
feels he
liver.
has to disown you.
Hear your liver crying. Let's see now. That's Josh, a chick once again at the OrangeInsoles.com sports desk. Christie Lee at the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk. The track phone hotline will be ringing in about half an hour. I'm guessing it'll be Donnie Baker. This is Tom speaking. Pat Godwin is right over there. Ace Cosby, of course, our engineer. Ace, have you loaded up the first Ace Cosby joke of the day? I say first because we may need more than one today.
Breakfast time. I'm always ready.
You're always ready?
Always
I say, what do you say we dust off our chaps and...
What?
Chaps?
Yeah, we've been on the highway of the life.
Speaking of breakfast, a chicken and an egg both walk into a bar at the same time. Bartender says, "Who's first?"
I would say, which one of you came in first?
Let's not analyze it. I think we got the
You're right. It's not worth analyzing.
It's not worth 30 seconds I'll never get back. So, I walk into the break room.
Yes.
I grab a soda.
Yes.
I open the refrigerator to grab a soda, and there's like, I don't know, 20 pounds of meat in there?
What do you mean? What do you got in there?
I don't have anything in there.
No, Christie bought me a pork.
Oh, really?
I brought a pork tenderloin for Josh and a pork tenderloin for Tom.
Yes, thank you, Christie.
You bought a pork tenderloin for Josh and a pork tenderloin for Tom.
Because I knew she was going to see
our butcher friend, and yesterday.
And so I said, "Hey, can you grab me a pork tenderloin?"
Because they didn't have any, and Josh said, "I've been looking for plain tenderloins. You can't find them."
Yeah.
So that's why I got them.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Would you like a pork tenderloin?
No,
Me neither.
You know something? I'll tell you what, chick. Here's what I'm going to do.
Godwin didn't want one either.
Here's what I'm going to do.
What are you going to do?
Next break, I'm going to go in the break room and I'm going to prepare for you a little bit of my favorite pork tartare.
Oh,
and you can eat a slab o' pork. It's just like sushi. Best served fresh.
Not funny. Still miffed.
Well, thank you, Christie. What do I owe you, like $3?
How much per pound?
don't worry about it.
No.
How much per pound?
He's your best
I
friend.
don't know how much it was per pound. I didn't look.
Let's move on, shall we?
Usually about 50 cents. I can give you, $4 or whatever.
I think they were like $7.
You ever eat pork belly? Man, that pork belly's good.
That's good.
Yeah, they didn't have that. I
giant hunks of bacon
for that.
That is good. Okay, I'm sorry. We have to dip our toes into the world of sports.
It's time for sports now.
Okay, all right.
Very good.
The scores will wait for me.
We're trying to have people listen.
Nailed it.
You did.
Dogs are now covering their.
Never had one lesson.
I've gone to Ace's Confidence School. Nailed it.
In sports?
New Orleans Saints head coach Sean Payton. You Rams fans learned Thursday he's tested positive for the virus.
Oh.
He told ESPN, I'm the first employee, either NFL team or the league to make a diagnosis public. He tells ESPN he came forward to motivate people to educate themselves about what they can do to help fight the pandemic. Patty Pie says he has not been admitted to a hospital and does not have a fever or a cough. He says he's been resting comfortably at home and doesn't know how much longer he can hold out.
Okay, this is starting to bother me. So he has it.
He has it, but no symptoms.
So he got tested with no symptoms. That's what's starting to piss me off.
This is a big deal across the country.
Yeah.
All the NBA people are getting tested. Evidently
Celebrities are getting tested.
All the NFL people are getting tested. All the celebrities are getting tested.
Shouldn't you present with symptoms before you get tested?
I think the idea is they want people to know that this could happen to them, too. That's why they got Kylie Jenner to come out and say, hey, look, don't go to the beach. It's not safe.
Or do these people want attention, too?
I don't know, but...
Or does their money move them to the front of the line?
Well, that's true, too, but...
I don't think Sean Payton wants any more attention than he's gotten in recent
Sean
years.
Payton's a miserable human being. And
maybe he deserves to get it.
Sour football coach.
And he cheats. Okay, we established that a few years ago.
Oh, yeah, the bounty.
Deliberately injured.
No mention of his suspension for a year and this where he's sick. Boy, that got ugly real quick.
But on a serious note, it's a very big deal that they've closed the beaches.
Number of known cases.
Of course it is.
Cases in the NBA has doubled now to 14. Marcus Smart is not so.
Uh-oh.
He pleaded with people to take social distancing more seriously. He's tested positive. The league ordered all teams to shutter their training facilities immediately. The Lakers said 2 of their players tested positive as well. No names here. The number of players who have acquired the virus now in the NBA is 10. The 76ers said 3 members of their organization tested positive. No players in the Nuggets say someone in their franchise positive as well.
Magic Johnson was quoted as saying, "Yeah, I tested positive once. Turns out it's no big deal."
Wow.
Man.
Whoa. That's cool. You can hear the dog barking. Nice callback to my sick joke from 20 years ago.
The Olympic plane
yes.
has arrived in Japan.
That's optimistic.
Matsushima Air Base.
Hope that that may be an eternal flame before they get those Olympics going.
Better be.
It was greeted with a scaled-down ceremony.
I'd say.
And here's some of the audio.
No band.
Just one guy. Okay. We're going to come back with more sports.
Everybody's
we have to catch up
critic.
here. And we also have
At least I could have gone.
a special treat for you coming up, something brand new. Did you bring a chapstick?
Oh, yeah, well, you need to lather that thing up.
Lube that thing up before we cram it.
Close to the.
We have a new song coming up from Pat Godwin when we come back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
You can find us on Twitter at Bob and Tom, or you can email us at bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Rolling through a Friday morning. It's the 20th of March. Thanks so much for joining us. We're still here. We're live every morning for now. Hope you're having a great day and hope you're enjoying Bob and Tom right here on Bob and Tom 24/7. More of the show coming up.
Hi, everybody. Christie Lee from the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk. California's governor has issued stay-at-home orders for 40 million people in the most sweeping move of any state yet to curb the spread of the coronavirus. With half the state already under local stay-home requirements, Governor Gavin Newsom Thursday issued a statewide order warning that unless the rise in the case of COVID-19 slows, it might overwhelm the state's medical system. Newsom says people will be able to shop for food and seek medical care, but should practice social distancing. The corona outbreak has set off unexpected surge in California's legal marijuana market. Companies are reporting big jumps in deliveries and sales as consumers stock up for this lockdown or simply light up in search of relief during anxious times. Sales are up elsewhere in the country as well, including Washington State and Colorado. And members of President Donald Trump's economic team will convene on Capitol Hill to launch negotiations with Senate Republicans and Democrats racing to draft a $1 trillion plus economic rescue package amid the outbreak. It's the biggest effort yet to shore up households and the U.S. economy as the pandemic and its nationwide shutdown hurdles the country toward a likely recession. And that's your news. I'm Christie Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Hi, this is Bob.
And this is Tom. And this is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Comedy on your computer all day and all night.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
all around the country and coast to coast. People always say, what do you like most? I don't want to brag. I don't want to boast. I always tell them I like toast.
Very nice.
Yeah, toast! Yeah, toast! I get up in the morning about 6 a.m. Have a little jelly, have a little jam. Take a piece of bread, put it in the slot. Push down the lever and the wires get hot. I get toast. Yeah, toast! Yeah, toast! Now, there's no secret to toasting perfection. There's a dial on the side and you make your selection. Push to the dark or the light, and then if it pops too soon, press down again. Make toast. Yeah, toast! When the first caveman drove in from the dregs, didn't know what would go with the bacon and the eggs. Must have been a genius, got it in his head. Plug the toaster in the wall, buy a bag of bread, make toast. Yeah, toast! Oui, monsieur, bonjour, coquette. Oh, croissantez-vous ever? Maurice Chevalier, Eiffel Tower. Oh, oui, Marie, baguette, bonsoir. French toast! French toast! In Chicago, we're on the Bob and Tom Show. Yeah, toast! Toast.
Bob and Tom. 24/7. Oh, yeah.
You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend. It's just a woman on a bus. That's how you know you're too high.
Got a new football song.
I'm sorry?
New football song. What are you song?
7 o'clock at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Thank you very much. Christie Lee has the forecast.
Q95 Fox 59 weather brought to you by our friend, the Car X-Man. It'll be cloudy today. Enjoy this warm weather right now because the temperature will be falling throughout the day. Tonight's low down to 35. Partly cloudy 42 Saturday. Maybe an afternoon shower Sunday, high 46. 66.
Well, thank God we're going to have a great weekend.
Whatever you say, smart ass.
Okay. Well, at least I'll be able to see the trees without glasses because of my buddy Dr. Lanter. Ace and I have a lot in common. Mm-hmm. We both ski, for example.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
I'll just hold the sign up. We ski for Ace.
Chick McGee had the famous LASIK surgery with Dr. Lanter, Lanter. Josh has seen Dr. Lanter. Maybe we're going to be a glasses-free Josh pretty soon.
Could be.
Ace and I had multifocal lenses inserted inside our eyes so I can read this piece of paper in front of me without glasses. I'll just read the line fourth up from the bottom. How about that one? He definitely helped me. He can help you, too. For me, Dr. Lanter recommended a multifocal lens. Be quiet. That are special. To fit a lifestyle like mine is what it says there. Thank you, Dr. Lanter. And he can help you too, maybe? Well, good.
Maybe.
That'd be nice. Check out Dr. Lanter on Facebook. Lanter, Dr. Lanter.
He's the best by far.
Thank you. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show with Ace, Chick, Josh, Christie. I'm Tom. That's Pat Godwin. Now, as usual, there's a lot of news about you-know-what today.
Sex?
We're pausing.
There's some sex in the news today.
Usually you know what is sex.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's the virus. Did you and what's-her-face, you know what, catch the virus? No.
Now,
smash it out.
Christie, Dr. Oz, am I correct?
Yes,
on
Dr.
television,
Oz.
recommended what?
Having a little carnal knowledge with your person you're quarantined with.
Carnal knowledge really is the least sexy phrase. Has anybody ever scored doing that?
I think Jack Nicholson and Art Garfunkel may have.
Yeah.
But they didn't. They
No,
didn't
they
call
said-
it that.
Thanks for bringing that up.
Dr. Oz says that making love during these terrible times.
You can say it out loud. It's okay.
Helps to fight off depression and keeps you from fighting.
Bang it out, baby. Bang it out, girl.
It releases wonderful.
I am
good
so
feeling
sorry I
endorphins.
spoke about anything. Let's move forward here, shall we?
NFL's off-the-field business has joined most of the rest of the world in full work-from-home mode. That has turned signings and trades into tests of patience and technology. Conducting the free agency period during a global pandemic has not slowed down the NFL. Lots of signings yesterday. The Dallas Cowboys
yes,
have agreed to a deal with safety Clinton Dix.
Great name.
Nothing?
Mr. Skin, great
I
song.
don't know that song.
Oh, yeah, I don't know it either.
That is the band Spirit, currently in the news for the lawsuit against Led Zeppelin for that stupid thing. But great band, nonetheless.
Rams have released Todd Gurley. The running back had a massive contract and a troubling injury history. You remember there was mysterious a couple of years during the playoffs why he was not playing. Well, now we know, evidently, he lost both knees. He had a kneectomy.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
that's terrible.
major. He lost 6 inches
By the
of
way,
height.
this portion of our show is actually sponsored.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is a new sponsor to the show. Let's give
OrangeInsoles.com?
well, that's what the name of the sports desk, but this is an ancillary sponsorship. Appropriate only for this particular season that we're in.
To be honest, I'd never heard of the first bank that treats you like you have coronavirus.
This man came in and said he'd never heard of the first bank that treats you like you have coronavirus. We suspected he had been self-isolating.
I wanted a loan and decided to see what the first bank that treats you like you have coronavirus could do for me.
The man said he wanted a loan. We asked him to back up 6 feet and say it again.
They asked me a few questions.
We asked the man if he had been to China or Italy and how many times a day he washes his hands.
To make a long story short, they gave me the loan.
We gave him the loan, mainly because we wanted him to leave.
As I was leaving, they said they were looking forward to seeing me again.
As he left, we told him the next time he comes in wearing a surgical mask, we're pulling the alarm.
The first bank that treats you like you have coronavirus. Our low interest rates are nothing to sneeze at. The first bank that treats you like you have coronavirus. Where our motto is, don't touch our pens. FDIC, CDC, COVID-19.
There you go.
Yeah.
A person with knowledge of the move tells a reporter that Denver Broncos are waiving Joe Flacco.
Bye.
Remember, he's a Super Bowl MVP, I think, with the Ravens. Remember that? Was he an MVP? Yeah. He sustained a neck injury last season and missed the final 2 months of the games. He eventually replaced by rookie Drew Lock. Earlier this week, Broncos agreed to terms new backup quarterback Jeff Driscoll. Baltimore Ravens have announced as a defensive end Calais Campbell. He's 6'8", about 400 pounds, and can run like a deer.
Man.
Big dude. Good acquisition. The Minnesota Vikings and kicker Dan Bailey.
Won't you come home, Dan Bailey?
Looks like the cops won again. Oh, you don't know. Danny Bailey. Elton John, Dan Bailey.
Oh, I don't know that one.
I've never heard that song.
Great song.
It's Bill Bailey, right?
Amazing song. Right. It's right on the edge of things going to hell.
Is it from Caribou? What album?
Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road.
It's Goodbye, Yellow Brick
Road. Rare seaside.
Yeah. Often overlooked.
Yes. Double headers could be a possibility. They might happen once the baseball season delayed by the virus gets underway.
Remember when I joked about this?
Nope. The league will be looking.
I do.
What do you think of that?
So it's just going to be a season of doubleheaders.
Yeah,
that's right. Minor league players shut out of spring training will receive allowances from teams through April 8th. A plan is underway to compensate those players during the postponed portion of the season. Minor leaguers will receive allowances of $400 a week from teams in a lump sum.
Here's any sports news of interest.
We have more of Dan Bailey.
Just dead.
Oh, I have heard this.
I guess the cops won again. Now it's all on for Danny Bailey.
Listen to that piano.
See?
Oh, I like it. You don't like this one, Tom?
Elton John's great on piano, man.
but
No.
Amazing.
yeah.
You want to hear Bailey?
What?
Well,
I disagree.
let's not have dueling Baileys.
We haven't
Unless-
even heard the worst one.
Here's the worst one song ever in the history of recorded
I don't
music.
think it's the worst.
Nope. I have
The sports are.
Man, that is bad.
Is this Bill Bailey?
No, this is
Won't You Come Home, Bill
something
Bailey?
about
By
circulating
Mudcat Grant or something.
circulating on the internet.
Home.
In the era of the coronavirus, you may have heard this. This is the latest celebrity stab at cheering us all up.
Oh, the Imagine?
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try.
no hell below us.
Above us only sky.
You get the idea.
Who are those people?
They're celebrities.
Celebrities.
That apparently no
Gal Gadot enlisted scores to sing John Lennon's Imagine. They're
Already
Will Ferrell, Natalie Portman, Jimmy Fallon, Mark Ruffalo, Sarah Silverman all took selfies of themselves singing the song. They were caught and posted to Gadot's Instagram. She says she was inspired by a video of a man in Italy playing Imagine on the trumpet from his balcony for his neighbors.
Why not just retweet that?
Yeah.
Give that guy some credit.
Yes.
Instead, you get your rich, famous friends to
All about attention, my
quarantining
friend.
on my estate.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It
If
isn't
I'm
hard
trying to
do.
grab a nap, I don't want some guy in a trumpet playing Imagine outside my
The
window.
lap pool seems a bit chilly.
Yeah. Sorry for
Imagine
all of
being
you.
in my mansion.
Plenty of
All the
egg.
food I could eat.
Yes.
Jesus.
That is just, I've always hated that song, first of all. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't really
I'm going
care
to
for
fall
it
on the
either.
wrong side of this one. Hate the song Imagine.
Yeah.
Although I don't hate it as much as I hate the John and Yoko Christmas song. That, God.
That's good for a while until she comes in. Merry Christmas, Yoko.
God. Happy Christmas, Yoko.
Oh, yeah, Happy Christmas. Yeah.
Yes, the British say Happy Christmas.
Yes, they do.
Weirdos.
And there's a big run now on Christmas movies. Did you know that?
Come on
Yes.
with this.
Well, no,
Hallmark,
they want-
Hallmark is running
They want-
Christmas movies.
They
now.
want us to celebrate
Yep.
Christmas
Yep.
March 25th. That's like a thing. Yeah.
No, we're not doing that.
The Christmas lights thing.
Because I can't afford to buy gifts right now.
Well,
I'm
evidently
buying
you can.
food.
You got pork tenderloin money. coming
That's
out of
right.
Here.
$7 a pop.
Yeah.
By the way,
That's 'cause-
people got the wrong idea when I said thanks for the pork, Christy. Earlier in the show, Christy picked up a pork tenderloin for me. She said she was doing some shopping, and
Can
I
you
asked her.
imagine if I'd bought pork tenderloin and not gotten any for her?
For the whole class.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Hit the ceiling.
Hit the ceiling.
Okay, can we wrap up sports? Do we have anything exciting over there? Like any fourth level trades we need to
Maybe
know?
I'll bring
yeah,
you a
any,
treat on Monday, chick.
No, I don't want anything from
AAA
you
salary
ever.
changes. Or,
Millionaires in motion.
my God.
I like Millionaires in Motion. I like that. Listen up.
That millionaires in motion.
Science. Bum, 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 bum. A fourth grade girl from Canada
Yes?
found the world's largest sand dollar.
In Canada.
She's not supposed to be on the beach. What's she doing?
This is in sports, by the way.
Okay.
Nico Wong, who's an only child, of course, because two Wongs don't make a white.
That's true.
Of Coldstream, Canada. Found, thank you, Pat.
By the way, I'd like to tell the Chamber of Commerce of Coldstream. Maybe you should have gone with Warm Springs. Just back.
Yeah,
to you.
yeah. You want to go to Cold Spring? No.
No.
Coldstream, that sounds...
And get a load of this. It's not the sand dollar measuring 6.5 inches in diameter.
And this is the biggest?
That doesn't seem that big.
That doesn't seem that big at all. And weighing 51 grams. She found it while in Mexico.
How about that?
The record-breaking sand dollar is larger than Wong's.
So it was a sand peso? Nothing?
Nothing. The record-breaking sand dollar is larger than Wong's head. She received her Guinness World Record certificate this week. Her mother died.
Sadly,
Nico was hoping to
did you read
do
the
a
whole story?
Presentation on sand. No. As soon as I saw world's largest sand dollar,
There
I
it
checked
is.
out.
She had to break it up.
I'm reading and not here.
She had to break it up.
And they're using it as toilet paper.
Oh.
It's a terrible thing.
That is a shame.
God.
Don't flush that, by the way. Actually, we may be using sand dollars as currency soon. I don't know why we're laughing.
I've never found a sand dollar on the beach.
Really?
Oh, that's a sign.
Aw.
A sign of
God doesn't like you.
That you're not looking down when you walk.
You ever found a Petoskey stone?
No, what is that?
God, once again, there are
Michigan
other
story.
states in our country besides Michigan.
I was recently at a pizza place in Colorado, and the woman had a what do you call it? A necklace on. I said, "Is that a Petoskey stone?" And she said, "Yes, it is."
Well, yes, it is. I'm a snotty elitist just like you are.
Well,
This signifies our snottyism.
sorry. So she found a sand dollar. Thank you very much.
How about that? It was a real big one.
Yeah. Okay. That's our world. And that's sports.
No.
There's more. Okay.
One
good.
more story coming up.
Oh,
We have some really good dog news coming up. Some good Kevin Bacon news.
yes.
And we'll hear about the famous quarantini drink that's out there going on. NASA news, condom news right now, cyber criminal news.
Oh,
Guess what?
animals.
Even the cyber criminals are locked up right now in their own houses, which gives them more time to...
Get into your stuff.
Exactly.
Hackers.
There's another thing which...
Stupid hackers.
What's the one now that it looks like they want you to put a secondary code on your bank account when in fact what they're doing is getting all your information. They're very clever out there. It's important to understand how cybercrime is affecting our lives. An identity is stolen every 2 seconds in this world. That's the actual stat. So this is where LifeLock comes in. LifeLock can detect a wide range of identity threats, like, for example, your Social Security being up for sale on the dark web. It's the tax season, which means it's the season to get someone else's refund by stealing your identity. LifeLock can help prevent that. In fact, LifeLock also has a system and a bunch of U.S.-based agents that can work to fix the issue if you, in fact, do have your identity stolen. No one can prevent identity theft or monitor transactions at all businesses, but LifeLock can see threats you might miss on your own. Join now. Save up to 25% in your first year by calling 1-800-LifeLock or just head to lifelock.com. Use the promo code TOM25. That's Tom25 at lifelock.com. Save 25%. LifeLock, very inexpensive from the get-go. So do yourself a favor. Protect your identity now of all times. You want to make sure, and you've probably got some extra time right now anyway to do a little bit of stuff. Once again, code Tom25, lifelock.com. Coming up, Donnie Baker. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7. Comedy, guests, Bob and Tom exclusives, and it's here on the internet. Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, hope you're having a great Friday and a great weekend ahead planned for you. We're going to be here to try to make sense of all of this for you. That's what we do, and have a good time as well. So again, thanks so much for joining us. We know you have lots of listening options out there in the world of the internet or apps, and we're glad that you decided to join us right here on Bob and Tom 24/7. And with that, I'll tell you more of the Bob and Tom Show coming up right after this. Stay tuned.
Hi, everybody. Christie Lee from the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk. Franz Cannes Film Festival, arguably the world's most prestigious film festival and cinema's largest annual gathering, has postponed its 73rd edition. Organizers of the French Riviera Festival, scheduled to take place March 12th to the 23rd, are considering moving the festival to the end of June or the beginning of July. They may only play doctors on TV, but they're giving real-life help to hospitals that have taken a hit from the coronavirus outbreak. The Fox Medical series The Resident has donated some of its on-set masks and gowns to a hospital in Atlanta, and the ABC show The Good Doctor is moving to do the same in its home base of Vancouver, Canada. Dr. Karen Law of Grady Memorial Hospital says the gear was a godsend for overburdened medical workers. And Ken Burns has asked PBS to stream his baseball documentary series since Major League Baseball delayed the start of the season. PBS added the series to its free PBS video app and online at pbs.org. Burns says in a video statement, as many people hunker down out of concern for the coronavirus, quote, "It's important that we find things that bring us together and show us our common humanity." And that's your entertainment news. I'm Christie Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Thanks for listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Man, I can hardly afford to date anymore, but I really need sex. What the hell am I gonna do?
Sound painfully familiar? Hi, I'm Nick Love, and along with my brother Sonny, we asked ourselves, how can we dudes satisfy our daily hormonal urges without the high costs and risks of dating or hookers?
Well, we've found the answer. And the answer is a little product we like to call
Nookie Derm! You heard right. Nookie Derm. It's a transdermal patch that simulates the same effects as sex.
Yeah, but without the cost or the mess. And because it's transdermal, its powerful chemicals enter your skin at varying intervals throughout the day.
Intervals may vary due to body weight, pH levels, and shipping date.
In closing, gentlemen, my proposal will save us millions. And, oh God, not now.
7:21 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Thank you very much. Christy Lee has the forecast.
Q95 Fox 59 weather brought to you by CarX. Cloudy today, temperatures falling throughout the day. Clearing overnight down to 35. Partly cloudy 42 Saturday. Chance for a shower on Sunday, high 46. 65 now.
Thank you very much, Christy Lee. We got some Guns N' Roses. You all right?
Yeah.
We got some Guns N' Roses tickets coming up shortly, or at some point this morning, I should say. And things are a little different at Q95. I've still got everything going up and running, but Gunner is doing his show remotely, which is something we've been working on for years.
Man. I think that's the truth.
Yeah.
Hello?
I'm not sure the idea of having Gunner operating near his refrigerator is necessarily a good idea, but it's what's happening right now, and that's what we all got to do. So, but we are here, happy to be here. Thanks for listening. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Let's see now. We are here. It is indeed the 20th of March, 2020. What is it? Our day, God knows what day this is in the coronavirus world that we're in right now. But we're here, happy to be here. We're also streaming the show on YouTube, so if you want to take a listen and take a look for a while, you can see what's going on here. And meet everybody. I'll introduce them one by one. There's Ace Cosby, our engineer, as you can see. Chick McGee is over there at the OrangeInsoles.com sports desk. Hey! Wearing a tuxedo today.
What?
Yeah.
Well, see, he's not.
Okay.
See, so
Oh.
if you were just listening in the radio, you might have fallen for that for a second.
I was going to say.
But
Can't see him behind his
Josh
monitor.
Arnold, you can see, is wearing a red flannel shirt.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Christie Lee and some kind of Asian Indian
doily.
I thought I would
No, it's nice.
brighten
It's very
things
pretty.
up a little.
It's kind of a hippie chick thing.
Yeah.
It's pretty, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
It's kind of
Bohemian.
it's kind of a let's ball. I got a new waterbed shirt.
Yeah,
that too.
There you go.
I would give anything to see a video of Tom hitting on a girl in 1977.
I would too.
Are you
Man.
kidding me?
Had his long hair.
Man, oh
flipping it.
man.
Don't hassle me, man.
Hey, let's ball.
Has anybody ever told you you look like a male Neil Young?
Male.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, female. A female
Nice
Neil
try.
Young. Yeah, sorry.
Damn it. Still funny.
Yeah.
Still funny.
So close. Yes. This is Tom speaking. That's Pat Godwin over there. Should we do a song here, Pat?
Whatever
Okay.
you want.
Well, as soon as we finish what we have to do, we'll get to that. A lot of
So
mail-
we're not doing a song.
So why you don't?
Well, we will in a second.
What an idiot.
We have a couple letters about Christie's Tenderloins.
Tenderloins?
No, Christie.
Not speaking to her.
You know what?
Hey, you know, it was so nice.
Christie very kindly went to a butcher shop yesterday, and she texted, and she said, "Anybody need anything?" And I said, "Sure. Do they have any pork
That
tenderloins?"
is not what happened.
No, that's not what happened at all.
That's not what happened. We were
She
sitting
took it
in here.
upon herself.
Right.
Tom and Josh both had mentioned that they were looking for pork tenderloins and couldn't find them. So I go to the butcher yesterday.
texted me.
I texted Tom and I said, they do have pork tenderloins. Do you want one? And then I thought, oh, Josh mentioned it, so I'll get Josh one.
Oh.
I didn't text you, chick, because you didn't mention that you wanted to pork
Here's a
tenderloins.
letter from James. I would absolutely love some of Christie's tenderloins. Seems to be a theme here.
All right.
Okay, well, no, we'll have to move on. Oh, there we go.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Oh, hey, Donnie.
Donald.
Two things, Christy. If you're craving pork, why didn't you call the master?
Of course.
Second and foremost, you
Because
talk
I don't
about
like Vienna sausages, Donnie.
Whatever.
That's hard.
Got pictures to prove it. And second and foremost, you was there for a male Neil Young. I was there to witness Tom complimenting a woman when he said you sort of resemble Jimmy Spencer.
That's amazing. NASCAR driver, yeah.
I swear to God. Hey, you guys are always talking about ab nausea about Guinness World Records. I'm personally tired of Guinness cornering the market on world record holding books.
Really?
Plus, I could never come give them verify none of the records I was setting. So I started my own book, if I can announce it, called Donnie Baker's Book of Record Defined Feats. You want to hear some of my records?
Absolutely.
Yep. Take some notes, Chrissy.
All
Most
right.
number of chicks I've made out with in a day, 4.
Really?
Oh.
Well, 5 if you include that Tungsy goodbye kiss from Aunt Gretchen. But I go by 4.
Yeah.
So 3 is a record for most boxes of Magnum rubbers I've gone through in a weekend.
Is that right?
You laugh, but Angel Skinner's also set the record that weekend for worst rug burn on her face. She didn't walk around for 3 weeks. The most beers I've consummated in one day, 28. Followed by the world's largest hangover. It lasted 6 days. I swear to God.
Well, I think you mean don't mean consummated. I think you mean a different word.
Consumer.
Well, whatever, Tom. You know, when it comes to words, sometimes I pick the wrong synonyms. Anyways, back to my records. Most mud dauber eggs I've laid in one ear canal is held by my friend James Nelson.
Oh, sick.
James also holds the record for biggest fireball from a lighted fart. I swear to God.
Wow.
It was an evening in July after an afternoon of judging the Delaware County chili cook-off.
Oh, boy.
And according to the Marsville Daily Gazette, people as far away as Mason County could see that thing.
Is that right?
That's over 3 counties away. More range than a dual Doppler. I still hold a bunch of records at my old high school. I hold the record for most wedgies and swirlies given by a senior to underclassman.
I believe that.
Bully.
I swear to God.
Yeah.
Oh, my lead bass player, Todd Boner. You got to Boner.
Yeah, sure.
He's been with me since we invented Dick Wagon. That dude set 3 records in one day. First, he set the record for most joints hotboxed in one car in an hour.
All right.
Then he went across the street and set the record for eating the most bowls of all-you-can-eat chili before they asked you to leave at Ed's all-you-can-eat taco-ria.
Taco-ria.
Which, for the record, is 7 bowls.
Oh, boy.
And later that night, he also set the new world record for destroying 2 perfectly good hotel commodes.
Oh, man.
I swear, it was brutal. You know it's bad when it sounded like he was running bathwater. Okay.
All right, see, Donnie.
He makes a good point.
Yeah, that's bad.
Are you drawing a bath in there? No.
Nope, just the chili.
No. Pat's got the guitar out. What's going on over there, Pat?
I went out foraging for food the other day, and I have something to report.
Oh, really?
Okay.
All the meat is gone, and the shelves are bare. Grocery store's a ghost town. It's the Corona scare. Can't find any milk. Just empty space for miles. Tell me that I'm dreaming. There's nothing in the aisles. I found Limburger cheese. And a bread that's gluten-free. We're gonna have to Google brand new recipes. What do you make with lime curd? Pig's knuckles and leeks. Can you make a stew out of turkey beaks? All the fish is funky. And the pork is green. The shelves of toilet paper have already been picked clean. Can't find any Kotex. Plenty of canned lima beans. Tell me that I'm dreaming. I heard somebody sneeze. This is really a nightmare. I think I'm starting to wheeze. Somebody get my hand sanitizer, please. Oh, please. Whoa.
Very nice.
Amazing.
All right.
You're
Excellent.
the most talented, handsome man I've ever met.
Oh, so nice to you.
Thank you, Christie.
Oh, man. Now we're really
Well, I think that needs some context, Tom.
I received a letter.
Someone's been accused, Christie, of picking too much.
Picking on Pat too much.
I'll handle that.
Well, also in this letter, it says, we expect this from Chick.
Which is fine also.
Pat, you are my man.
You're my man, too.
You know that.
Yeah, I've seen
I don't much care for you.
the shortages of various things.
Yes.
The Kotex shortage.
But you know, this is the kind of person I am. I feel sorry for the food that's not being picked. Like the chickpea pasta.
The sriracha chickpea pasta?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
I look at
lima
it,
beans, and I don't like
you want to
lima
get picked, don't be chickpea pasta. That's what I
Yeah,
say to
well,
them.
I feel bad.
Wow. So it's sort of like
I
when you're
was up all night making
when you're a kid, you go to the ball field and, well, I got picked last again.
Yes, exactly.
You feel sorry for the chickpea pasta?
I do. I really do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's not. Sometimes it's somewhat reasonable as to what goes first, but not always.
No.
There's plenty of toilet paper out there, apparently, and it'll
I'm
be
really glad
arriving soon.
It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any
sense, does it?
No.
Here's the best picture from the internet so far. Ready?
Yes.
Best picture on the internet. It's a message board.
Yeah.
And the message reads, I do not like this episode of Black Mirror.
Yeah.
Requires
it
a
does
little
feel like it,
addition.
yeah.
Referencing the TV show.
Finally, in sports, ESPN, Tom, just for you, it seems like, is bringing back the Ocho. That's right. Inspired by the 2004 missable movie Dodgeball.
Oh, it's a fun one.
ESPN 8, the Ocho, offers 24-hour programming, round-the-clock, seldom seen sports, usually broadcast on August 8th every year. 8. They have fun. ESPN will be bringing the 4th edition of the Ocho early this year, making it available this Sunday on ESPN2. Feature programming includes Stupid Robot Fighting League.
Oh, I'm in. I love robot fights.
The 46th annual Cherry Pit Spitting Competition.
I've watched that. Didn't we watch it together one time?
Man, I think you're right.
We were somewhere and they had it on.
Where
Were you tied to a chair?
I think it was on at a restaurant or something. I forget.
Tortured?
Gee, the Johnsonville ACL Cornhole Championships.
Yeah, I've watched that.
The 2020 kickoff battle. The World Axe Throwing League 2019 World Championships.
Love that stuff.
Oh, from my childhood, Tom. Probably yours too. The Putt-Putt Championship.
Oh, yes. Of course.
With Billy Packer. Remember those?
I don't, but I would have watched it for sure.
And
yeah.
Everyone finished at 18. Everybody had 18. All holes in one, man. It's amazing.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I've got to watch it.
And, of course, America's Dodgeball Continental Cup, USA versus Canada. USA.
Okay.
And so they comically called it the Ocho.
That's Sunday.
But
You
it
can
will
see
actually
that
be
on
on-
ESPN2. The Deuce.
Okay. I think a lot
Take
of people
the
will
Deuce.
watch.
I'm surprised they're not bringing back some of my old shows. I used to do arm wrestling on the Deuce.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember, didn't they try to call it the Deuce for like a week, and
Yes.
they decided, well, that sounds like
I still have the mic flags.
They did drop that.
Hey,
back,
Tom,
you're
they
right.
dropped the Deuce.
Christy, did you feel the muscly arms of the men? And,
No, I didn't. You know who? Joey Buttafuoco's brother was a big arm wrestler. Do
Is
you
that
remember Joey
right?
Buttafuoco?
Oh, sure, yeah.
And I remember his name. Go ahead. Really, it was
Bobby?
Bobby Buttafuoco.
That's right.
Wow.
Joey and Bobby.
And one
the
of the
Buttafuoco
Wades.
boys. Huh?
One of the Wades was a great arm wrestler. The football playing Wade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it was quite exciting.
Yeah.
Now, I want to play something for you that you haven't heard.
Mm-hmm.
This is real. I'm not even sure how to respond to this. As you know, everyone is obviously trying to help everybody get the correct information about the coronavirus, et cetera, et cetera.
Sure.
COVID-19, whatever you want to call it. And I've been fooled, too. You get these things that someone picks up and said, oh, this is a letter from Stanford University. And you think, oh, this is really interesting. And it's got a bunch of good information. Then there's a couple things in there that turn out are fake.
But some of them are real, right?
Yeah, you got to be very careful. The CDC websites have, I guess, the best information.
Yes.
For now. In any event, there is an organization that for years has created radio jingles.
Oh, yes.
And they're really great, especially for certain formats in radio. You know, it'll be 70s.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah,
that sort of stuff. So for some
Hit
stations,
radio.
yeah, you know the jingles.
Yeah.
And this is not something that we did as a joke.
Okay.
They have provided for free to anyone who wants to use them some jingles in case you want to have updates. This is from the famous TM Studios.
Oh, we saw that band recently.
You know, I've been there.
Yeah.
They do great stuff, but this is actually out there for stations that fit the right format. This is what it would sound like if you wanted to do this. Do like an update.
Okay.
COVID-19 update.
Oh, okay, and then you would go,
COVID-19
well, Marion,
update.
Morrison County has been on lockdown, that kind of thing?
Yeah, okay, and here's the other one. This is also real.
Corona update.
Corona update.
And then you can put the thing on. And now the latest from the coronavirus.
Yeah.
With Christie Lee. And,
Well, thank you, Tom.
yeah, it's the same thing happened, during various wars. Like after 3 days of the war, there'd be a logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the same thing. And COVID-19 just stands for coronavirus 2019. So they're interchangeable, but coronavirus is actually more of an umbrella, I guess, for other viruses. But
sure, but
we've been sticking with coronavirus.
Yeah.
But if we wanted to do one, I would just go
Corona update.
kind of upbeat.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I dislike the vocal very much.
Yeah,
Yikes.
it's kind of like more of a happy birthday feel.
It is. It does.
It's a weird tone.
It gets your attention.
Sure it does.
I guess.
It's a harsh tone. Yes, Pat. It's a harsh
But I
tone.
mean, it's a tough topic to talk about. So
It is, and that's that does sound more pleasant. It's like a pleasant sound. The dichotomy between the content.
Then you expect in radio, the inside radio term, you call someone who talks in a certain way a puker.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, everybody, how's it going?
Yeah.
I got that. Might have that lisp thing going. Christy Lee's here with me. Hey, Christy.
Hey, thank you, Tom. It's great to be here.
How's it going, Ace?
Hey, JJ. How's it going? So you'd get that.
Corona update.
Hey, we got Lloyd on the phone. Sorry to hear about most of your family dying, but listen, you got a request. A little bit of Taylor Swift on the way.
That's right.
We have your Corona updates on the 9s.
Hey, sorry to hear about your grandparents, but here's Belinda Carlisle with Heaven is a Place on Earth.
You know, that thought in my head when I heard about this bit, I thought, boy, we shouldn't probably do that. But, I was way off. I think you're right.
It's some gallows humor, but I like it.
A song called Fever coming up next.
Harsh and insensitive, but no, you're doing fine. Go ahead.
Corona update.
Hey, the kids are cramming the beaches, but that's because they think they're not going to die. But guess what? This just in, he was 38 and he's DEAD.
Here's foreigners
Coming up
cold
with
as ice.
JJ. Sorry,
Hey.
you just
That's right. Double down, baby. That's right. Whip that horse into shape.
if you want information, CDC's got plenty of the right stuff. We'll give you some information here.
Great movie, The Right Stuff.
Great movie.
Indeed. We're also talking about good movies you
We
should
have
see this
NASA in
time.
the
Great
news.
New Kids on the Block song, too, The Right Stuff.
What?
Yeah.
Is that the one? Whoa, that one?
Yeah.
Is it? Whoa,
The Right Stuff.
Coming up, we have Christy Lee. What have you got?
Oh, well, we have a Portland strip club who's stepping up a meal delivery service with strippers.
I like it.
I thought you were going to say pork tenderloin.
I didn't order the steakums.
Apparently.
Put that back on. We'll be right back with that. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Everything about the show is at bobandtom.com. Check it out now. State law.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, don't forget, if you're tired of all of the coronavirus news and updates and just want to take a mental break, don't forget tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, you can tune in to Bob and Tom's YouTube channel. It's free, and watch 20 minutes of highlights from today's Bob and Tom show. It's video, not audio, so that's pretty cool. You can see what everyone looks like, find out the highlights from today's show, and it only takes 20 minutes of your time. That's Bob and Tom's YouTube channel, weeknights, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We call it Bob and Tom Tonight. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up right here on Bob and Tom 24/7.
I'm Chick McGee from the OrangeInsoles.com Sports Desk with a Bob and Tom Sports Update. New Orleans Saints head football coach Sean Payton learned yesterday he has tested positive for the new coronavirus. He told ESPN he's the first employee of either an NFL team or the league to make such a diagnosis public. He tells the network he came forward to motivate people to educate themselves about what they can do to help fight the pandemic. Payton says he's not been admitted to a hospital and does not have a fever or cough. He says he's been resting at home and he is in self-quarantine. Number of known coronavirus cases within the NBA has doubled to 14. Marcus Smart of the Boston Celtics pleaded with people to take social distancing more seriously, and the league ordered all teams to shutter their training facilities indefinitely. And the Olympic flame arrived in Japan from Greece and was greeted in a scaled-down ceremony at an airbase in northern Japan. The flame touched down amid doubts if the Tokyo Games can be open as scheduled on July 24th because of the coronavirus pandemic. I'm Chick McGee from the OrangeInsoles.com Sports Desk, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
My mother is 81,
Right.
and I called her yesterday, and I said, I'm going to make some soup. Would you like me to bring you some? And she goes, I don't want to see you.
And you said,
I've waited my whole life for you to say that.
Let me tell you something. That sounds exactly like Christie's mom.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, guy, it's Kid Tarmac. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Take that to the bank. 24/7. I know.
Hello and welcome to Larry King Live. Well, for years, he was one of the most powerful rodents in Hollywood and a former co-worker of mine. Joining me in the studio is the water-skiing squirrel from the CNN News promos. Man, I don't think I've seen you since you left after that salary dispute.
Yeah, I went all David Caruso on the network. I stormed into an executive meeting and demanded more nuts or I walk. Next thing I know, CNN dumps me. Then my life kind of spins out of control from there.
Yeah, so times were tough for you then, huh?
Well, I was practicing a stunt for an Adam Sandler movie, and I blew out my ACL. I spent 18 months just learning to scamper again.
Wow.
It was another year before I could strap on the skis.
Wow.
That's a lifetime in this business. I was washed up. The only work I get anymore is at boat shows. Last week, I opened for Russell Johnson, the professor from Gilligan's Island. The Professor Larry.
Man, that's rough. I remember when you, me, Wolf Blitzer, Bernie Shaw, Judy Woodruff, remember when we used to limo around to all the strip clubs after work on Friday night? Wow.
Those were some wild times. Did you know that Judy and I used to have a little thing?
No kidding.
Yeah, sometimes she would come over to my place because she liked to play with my nuts.
Wow. I thought she just used that line on me.
So, what do you say, Larry? Can you help me get my old job back at CNN?
Well, I don't know. The budget's pretty tight, man. We just hired Connie Chung.
Does she water ski? Or parasail, which is something new I added to the act.
Look, I just can't promise anything.
Come on, Larry. Help a brother out. I haven't had a nut in 3 days.
I'm sorry, man. There's nothing I can do.
All right, then. I know where there's a couple of nuts I can help myself to.
Hey, what do you do? Don't go there. Stop it. Oh, yikes. Yows. Oh, he got that. Easy on the sack. Ow.
Promise you'll help, or I'll slit it open and bury him in the park. You'll never see him again.
All right, I promise. Holy crap. I'll be dipping the Hardy Boys in a warm...
Hey, 7:45 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Thank you very much. Christy Lee has a quick update on that weather forecast.
It'll be cloudy today with our temperature falling throughout the day. Clearing 35 will be the low. And then tomorrow, high 42, partly cloudy skies. At least the sun will shine.
Hey, the bottom's going to drop out today.
Thank you very much. Coming up, we have some Guns N' Roses tickets and Tesla tickets on Q95 today. And most everybody that you're hearing in the radio is actually doing their shows from their homes.
Yeah.
Gunner will be broadcasting, but he will not be in this building. He will be at home. A public service we've been trying to implement here for well over 15 years. Although the proximity to his beer refrigerator may prove problematic for Q95 listeners. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Happy to be here with Ace Cosby with his New York Guardians XFL cap on.
Should have been playing.
Okay, good. Good to know. The Ace Cosby Joke of the Day, Volume 2, coming up.
Oh, good.
Chick McGee across the way at the OrangeInsoles.com Sports Desk. I'm Tom. That's Josh. Pat Godwin is right over there, and Christy Lee is womanning the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk.
Yes, sir.
Now, we do have a couple of updates in the world of coronavirus news. Don't want to dwell on it, but it's very important. And we were provided with these new jingles.
You don't care for them?
This is not something we did. These were provided to certain type of radio stations in case they wanted to be serious. This is the coronavirus update jingle from TM Productions here. It sounds like this.
Corona update.
Good morning to you. We got more school closings.
Hey, we've got Fred Zeppelin on the traffic. Fred is at the scene of the bus crash. School bus. Well, Fred.
God, what is wrong with you, Tom?
The point Tom's making is that silly names don't often go with the...
I love it when they have the traffic guy with the goofy name.
Yes.
He's Chet Copter. He's you know what I'm saying. You've been doing this long enough
Heck
to know.
yeah, man.
Well, Chick, would you like to do? Why don't you do one? I've got just the music, and you can sing.
I publicly.
No, this is just the music.
Protest this, and I'm not participating.
So you can make this about anything.
One of the worst movies you can watch during quarantining. If you want to throw stuff at your TV, Where the Boys Are. There. That's my update.
So with that bed, we would go, worst movie update, that kind of thing.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to do it from the beginning? Ready? Go ahead. Because a lot of people are watching movies, sitting around stuck at their house. Here we go. You ready, Josh?
Mm-hmm. Worst movie update.
Where the Boys Are from 1960.
There you go.
With Connie Francis. Is Connie Francis in it?
Yes, she is.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You want to try one, Christie?
Nope.
Here, I've got one.
Actually,
I'm
I've got real
going to
news.
require Ace's help on this.
Okay.
So, but I think you'll know what I'm doing.
Okay, all right.
Ace is feeling horny.
It's time.
That's what Ace says to his lady when...
It's time.
Well, you could play the intro, and I could do an actual story.
Oh.
Okay.
It's kind of a fun.
Want me to give her the setup? I'll give her one.
Yeah, go ahead.
You got one? Okay, go ahead.
Stay inside, dumbass.
Stay inside, dumbass.
You got the story, Christie?
A strip club in Portland, Oregon will begin offering a meal delivery service. It's calling, of course, Boober Eats.
Of course. What else would you call it?
The Lucky Devil Lounge offers a full food menu as well as non-alcoholic drinks for home delivery. But the deliveries will be made by the club's dancers.
How about that?
Club owner Sean Bolden said the idea was initially a joke, but when it gained traction online, he decided to make it happen. Bolden said delivery dancers will wear pasties and booty shorts, drop off the food, dance for a second, then move along.
Dance for a second.
Uh-huh.
I've never heard the term booty shorts.
I never did either.
Oh, you haven't heard of booty shorts?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, yeah.
No. They're cute.
He added, we'll stay at a reasonable distance, and they will have Lysol. The strippers will also pose for photos, and the club security guards will be driving and providing security at each
Thank
stop for the
goodness,
ladies.
yes. My gosh.
So if they get pulled over.
Right, just a fair warning. Every one of the ladies has heard the line, I ordered the breasts.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You take that food down to the basement.
Yeah.
I'll be right there.
It's going to sound like I'm locking the door.
I'm not. It's just...
I told my wife I was going to the library. Okay. They pole dance.
You know what?
Pole dance on
What?
the downspout of your gutter.
Good for these women need to make some money during
Yes.
the time.
I
Come on.
bet they get some pretty good tips.
Yeah, yes.
And they'll entertain some folks. And,
They're calling it Boober Eats.
yeah.
Yeah, how about that?
And ironically, and they go there to give the gentleman a lift.
Yeah. Yeah.
Little.
They were going to go with, Boober Eats is the better option. They
Well,
originally were
did you-
calling it Clift. But they...
See, there's the joke.
I don't think so.
I think
If that ended in a T, it would have been.
Hey.
Clift.
Ends in a T.
Just there's an F in there. Sure.
The F is
right.
what spoils it?
Well,
Okay.
You just want me to yell clit? Is that what...
Literally.
I was trying to do a joke.
Are you happy now, chick?
No, I've never been more upset in my life, but you guys keep plowing right ahead.
Josh is on probation.
All right.
Who enjoys that?
Christie's mom loved it.
Loved it. We watched that movie as kids. We had the record, LP.
P.U.
She loved Connie Francis.
Oh, this will help.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, guys, it's your old pal, Larry King.
Hi, Larry.
Are you sure?
Right here on the Bob and Tom Show. Hey, with all this coronavirus stuff closing everything down, you know, I thought I'd step up and do my part to cheer everybody up during this social distancing crisis.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, now one of the things that's being lost is the great tradition of the college graduation ceremony.
Yeah. Sure.
And the commencement speech. So I thought I would present a special speech to those graduating seniors who aren't going to get to hear a commencement address, if you will allow me.
Okay.
Greetings, class of 2020. Thanks for joining me on the radio today. I'm Larry King. Hey, it's a shame that you're not standing before me in your caps and gowns. I just want you to know that I have my mortarboard on my head, and I'm wearing a graduation gown right now. Also, you should know I'm not wearing pants or underwear.
No.
Now, one of the things I learned when I briefly attended junior college in Florida in the 1940s was this. Let the boys breathe and let them run free. I'd like to start off with the graduation classic speech observation. Anything is possible in this life, kids. Follow your dreams. And if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. So all you art history majors better learn to love giving handies at the bus station.
Wow.
Okay. Hey, here's a concrete suggestion, too. Learn how to make a bong out of a beloved children's toy from the 80s. With the right reefer, a few hits out of a Cabbage Patch doll's ass, and you are like wallpaper, man. It's a mellow buzz and a way to forget your future as a honey wagon unloader during a diarrhea epidemic.
Oh, my.
That's a bad deal.
Now, here's some practical advice for you fellas. It's completely natural to develop an erection during a job interview. Whether or not you draw attention to it depends on the gender and hotness of the interviewer. You make the call. Most guys screw up by calling attention to their wood and repeatedly apologize for their tumescence. Wrong. Own it, brother. Own it. Besides, the chicks in HR are invariably hot and horny. Here's some random facts. Did you know that if you type 58008 into your Texas Instruments calculator, it spells boobs if you turn it upside down?
That's right.
Just thought you'd like to know. One more thing, never, ever give Weird Al Yankovic your phone number. The man has no respect for time zones or sexting protocol.
Who knew?
Right. Now, here's a tip for emergency situations. If you don't have a flashlight on your phone, take a photo of the sun and use it in the dark.
Thank you. That's good. That's good advice.
On the fashion front, hear me out. Vanilla Ice has never steered me wrong when it comes to hairstyles. Both up top and in the pubic region. Editor's note, I'm currently rocking King Johnson with a lightning bolt shaved into my pubes.
Lovely.
Itchy but hip. The chicks dig it, man. Now, here's some wisdom I learned from Geezer Butler during a recent intimate massage. Give a man a fish, and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, and you feed him for a lifetime.
Right.
Unless he's vegan. Then you're just screwing with his head.
Good point.
Here's some rock-solid advice. No matter how big her belly is, never ask a woman if she's pregnant, even if you're ankle-deep in placenta and she's crowning. Never ask. Let's move on. Fellow gamblers, take note. If you think loan sharks aren't persnickety about punctuality, ask me why I'm missing both my little toes. And finally, remember, kids, that no matter what challenges you face, what setbacks you encounter, there is no problem so great it can't be solved by moving back into your parents' basement. Good luck, my children. My name is Larry King. I gotta go. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Larry. That's some great advice.
Very nice.
Graduating seniors. It's a shame they're not going to be able to get commencement speeches.
It is, yeah.
I imagine that a lot of them are probably going to show up being live streamed. Do you think they'll do some kind of ceremony?
Yeah.
Oh, but you'll never get a speech as good as that one from Larry. Let the boys.
I didn't think we were going to get the whole speech, but I was wrong. Got the whole thing.
Thank you, Larry. When we come back, Christie Lee at the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk. What are we going to hear about?
Well, we're stockpiling condoms and sex toys, apparently. During this time. And the quarantini is a thing if you want to make some drinks at home. But there are some other people that are saying, no, don't do that. So we'll see.
Are bookies right now taking bets on anything?
Yes, the online gambling. I had that story the other day.
Well, what would they...
I mean, I don't know if they're bookies. I mean, you could do online gambling like doing...
There's nothing to bet on.
Games. You could just
It's
do
a
the
tree
online
falling
gaming.
in the forest.
Yeah, my bookie called me just to chat.
Did he?
Yeah, got some downtime.
Hey, how's it going? When we come back, we'll find out more. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888-BOB-TOM-1 or at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hello, you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. This has been Chick McGee speaking.
Hey, don't forget, if you ever get bored and are looking for something to do, which probably is about every second of every day, you can check out Bob and Tom's Instagram, including pictures of the crew with friends and guests who have stopped by and highlights from the show. Just head on over to bobandtom.com, and we've got quick links there to all of Bob and Tom's social media sites. There you have it. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Hi, everybody. Christie Lee from the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk. California's governor has issued stay-at-home orders for 40 million people in the most sweeping move of any state yet to curb the spread of the coronavirus. With half the state already under local stay-home requirements, Governor Gavin Newsom Thursday issued a statewide order warning that unless the rise in the case of COVID-19 slows, it might overwhelm the state's medical system. Newsom says people will be able to shop for food and seek medical care, but should practice social distancing. The corona outbreak has set off unexpected surge in California's legal marijuana market. Companies are reporting big jumps in deliveries and sales as consumers stock up for this lockdown or simply light up in search of relief during anxious times. Sales are up elsewhere in the country as well, including Washington State and Colorado. And members of President Donald Trump's economic team will convene on Capitol Hill to launch negotiations with Senate Republicans and Democrats racing to draft a $1 trillion plus economic rescue package amid the outbreak. It's the biggest effort yet to shore up households and the U.S. economy as the pandemic and its nationwide shutdown hurdles the country toward a likely recession. And that's your news. I'm Christie Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
That'll be good for her because I've seen some of her drawings and. Yikes.
Hey, she's 7.
I got one right here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, I can't tell
saw.
who that. I mean, that's not.
It's obviously Santa Claus.
Let me tell you something. She can't sing either.
rather abstract, if you ask me.
What do you mean Finn can't sing? She sang your theme song.
Can't carry a tune
See
in
this?
a bucket.
Finn can't sing. You want to hear Finn sing?
Yes, I do.
Here she is.
Hey, Rocky, this is what you farted for.
Okay, wait a minute.
pitchy, yeah.
I can't stand it. That's adorable.
It is. It's adorable.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, man, this is Donnie Baker, and this is Bob and Tom 24/7. I swear to God it is. That's like all day and most of the night.
You're a beautiful girl, and your pants are on so tight that when you stand just right, I can see it all. When you're on the beach and your bikini's soaking wet, I see a fuzzy silhouette as I look down below. I see your camel toe, your biscuit, your cleavage. I see your cooter cleavage, your mug
bearded clown. I could really go for a sideways sloppy Joe or a tuna casserole. Baby, don't you know? I never thought I'd see so much of your anatomy. Your jeans are so tight, I'm learning gynecology. I see your camel toe, your knuckle, your nookie. Ooh, I see your cookie, a donut, a bagel, down below your navel. It's furry, it's fluffy, looking kinda puffy. Your camel toe, it looks alright, so baby let it show. Looks like a big taco. I see your camel toe. Merci, madame, voila les bearded clam. Your biscuit, your cleavage, I see your cooter cleavage. Your monkey, your muffin, you ain't adding nothing. Your Gucci, your flapper, you're showing off your snapper. Your camel toe, it looks alright, so baby let it show. Looks like a big taco. I see your camel toe.
Hey, 804 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Christie Lee has the weather forecast.
Q95 Fox 59 weather brought to you by CarX. Cloudy today with temperatures falling to about 45 when you drive home from work if you're working. Clearing down to 35 overnight and then partly cloudy 42 on Saturday. A chance for a shower Sunday 46. We're holding at 66 degrees right now, though.
All right.
Thank you very much, Christie Lee. Guns N' Roses tickets coming up on Q95 and Gunner from his house later. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Happy to be here.
Yes.
20 March 2020.
Yeah.
So, does that mean anything significant?
Well, check what it was. 03, 2020 or something?
3, 2020.
Huh.
We missed Pi Day.
It's kind of neat. It's 3, and then there are 3 20s. So that means something, right?
Yes. There you go.
Well, you know what? It's Alien Abduction Day.
Oh, well, that answers everything. That's what's going on.
Alien Abduction Day.
Extraterrestrial Abduction Day. I don't make this stuff up, Tom.
There will be 3 spaceships that abduct 20 people each.
You better
on
keep
3,
your eye on the
20,
sky.
20.
Worried about coronavirus? I don't think so. You ought to be worried about being abducted.
Being probed.
Perhaps
Yeah.
they're bringing a vaccine.
Maybe.
All right.
Yep.
Sounds like solid logic. Okay. Where was I? Okay, there's Ace. That's Josh. I'm Tom. Chick McGee at
You
the
just don't want to recognize the facts.
OrangeInsoles.com sports desk. Christie Lee at the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk. Pat Godwin, the man, the guitar. Got another song coming up from Pat.
Can't hear you with your head in the sand over there. Alien abductions, Tom.
All right. It just seems odd that all these space. Just think if you're coming from outer space, wouldn't you land? I don't know where all the lights are.
No, because you don't want people to see you.
That's right.
You know, there's
What are you,
the
crazy?
school of thought in my make-believe agreeing with this topic that the more you deny alien abductions or inductions, they're the alien army.
Well, if they like you, they induct you.
The
yeah.
more you deny it, the more likely you were abducted because they inject you with this serum that makes you forget everything.
Who's to say? I think that's valid.
Yeah, who's to say?
What do you think of that?
Yeah, solid logic again. Could we get back to the strip clubs that are delivering food to people in Oregon?
Yeah, happy story.
You know, a lot of the strip clubs, don't they have like food and a buffet?
Comedian Tommy Johnigan and I, one of the greatest breakfast buffets we ever ate at was at a strip club in Michigan.
There you go.
We had fun, yeah.
Did you take your mom with you?
No, she...
Doesn't like eggs?
Brought her a doggy bag, did you?
Mom, if there's a pubic in there, hair in there, well, I want it. I paid extra.
How about
They had
this?
an omelet station?
This place, they're calling it, of course, Boober Eats.
Sure.
Strip club in Portland offering meal delivery service. And it does say in here that they have to stay a reasonable distance back when they come to your door.
Well, of course.
But I think...
Social distancing.
But didn't strip clubs invent social distancing? I mean, isn't that...
Yeah, sit on your hands type.
Yeah.
You have to be so far away, you can't touch the merchandise, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, interesting. A lot of interesting things happening out there.
Speaking
right
of
now.
food, it is also National Ravioli Day. You'll like that better.
Oh, boy, that is so good, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Tom and I agree on this.
Wait a minute. Hold it. We have at our disposal the world's foremost authority on toasted ravioli.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Isn't that a St. Louis, Missouri thing?
Very much so, yeah.
Yes.
Mhm, yeah.
Yes.
But Josh and I do agree that I'm not real big on canned anything.
Yeah.
But canned Chef Boyardee ravioli,
Try to buy that right now.
thumbs up.
Yes, better than any restaurant ravioli I've ever had.
Well, Josh, you might not be aware of this, but Hector Boyardee is from Cleveland, Ohio.
Chef Hector.
Personal friend of the
his
Griswold
dad's,
family.
yes.
And I don't remember did you actually meet him or your dad?
My dad. My dad. I never met Chef Hector, but
how awesome! Get him to sign a can.
So he had a restaurant?
Yes, he did.
Was it called Chef Boyardee Restaurant?
Spelled the same way?
No, actually not.
Oh, isn't it Boiardi?
Yeah, they changed the spelling so they could simplify it for the masses.
The old Brian Regan bit.
Here we go again.
Yes, the Brian Regan bit where you don't see a lot of Chef Boyardee on menus at restaurants. And the lady will have the beefaroni.
Got me through my teen years, beefaroni. I loved it.
But there's a scientific explanation as to why when you make spaghetti and then you combine the pasta and the sauce and eat it a day later, it actually tastes better.
That's so good, man.
It's the acid in the tomatoes.
I don't know what
You eat it cold?
chemistry is. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You eat it cold?
What I will do is I will put some on a plate, put that in the microwave, and while I'm waiting for the microwave, I will eat some cold out of the bowl.
It's perfectly acceptable. Sounds very reasonable to me. So what else have we got, Christy Lee?
Well, many people have started to stock up on food, hygiene products, of course, toilet paper we've heard of, but some are actually stockpiling condoms. According to several studies, couples are beginning to anticipate this potential quarantine ahead, and sales of sex toys also higher. The Womanizer brand has recorded an increase of 50% in sex toy sales.
Womanizer.
I'm not familiar with the Womanizer brand.
I was doing the Britney Spears. Britney Spears
Yeah, the
song.
Womanizer song. Maybe it's a bunch of women who are going to be by themselves. They know that they're going to be alone during this time.
Yeah,
and couples willing to try new things.
Yeah.
But I still say there's going to be a baby boom.
Oh, I
think you're right.
Well, what else is
goes
there
without
to do?
saying.
I think you're right.
And a divorce boom.
Yeah, there could be.
And
That's sad. Let's not talk like that.
Domestic
and kids
Uncoupling?
shipped off to their grandparents permanently.
I think there's also a people dying of a virus boom.
Yeah, that's that too.
That's really
that goes without saying.
I think that's really what we need to. Yeah.
Now, did you see?
Yeah.
Christy, did I give you this story? This is really a little bit rough, but it's true. There is a movement out there. Let me rephrase that. There's a trend out there. First of all, we talked about the fact that bidet sales have gone up.
Correct.
So apparently you don't need toilet paper with a bidet. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it cleans you.
Do air dry?
Or you pat dry, whichever.
With what?
With a towel, maybe?
Clean towel.
Don't reuse that one on your face.
And earlier in the week, we had the story about, Tom, how you saw a bidet when you were a child, and you asked your mom what it was, and she said, "Oh, that's to hose down your ass."
Yeah, I remember that.
And I thought she was kidding. There is this is an actual ad I found on Amazon. You can Google it if you want.
I know what you're talking about. The toilet paper thing?
Yeah, go ahead. This is a real ad.
I
Go
have
ahead.
it right here. Paper towels, baby wipes, cleaning wipes, the reusable bath and facial tissue replacement. That's right. For $19.99 and free shipping, you get a set of 50 reusable toilet paper, paper towels, baby wipes, and cleaning wipe alternatives. Each sheet measures 7 by 7 inches, has a sturdy, professionally serrated edges that will keep the wipes working for many years.
For free.
You can use them as toilet paper replacement, tissue replacement, or washcloth for cleaning and makeup
So
removal.
they're like chamois that you can just choose what you want?
It's basically a reusable toilet paper cloth. That's right.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Made in the United
Oh,
States
boy.
of soft, durable, berry-compliant fabric, often used for military-grade bandages. Machine wash, cold or hot. I recommend hot. Tumble dry or line dry. They will last very long with proper care.
Very long. Very, very long.
This is the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, washable toilet paper.
Reusable toilet
It's
paper.
much like reusable diapers.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you reuse diapers. You make that. That's a good point.
I don't. I never use the reusable.
There are viral videos of people demonstrating how you can reuse just standard toilet paper.
What?
They use chocolate cake and things, and they rinse it out, and then they hang it on a line to dry.
No, you're kidding.
Of course not. No, but the videos are out there. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
If you're line drying your toilet paper,
I'm just telling you.
I think
they come back the next day and they're starting again.
The McGee's must have had chili last night.
Okay.
Look at their line.
I'm not doing it. I just saw the video. I thought it would be humorous to pass.
He likes nuts, doesn't he?
Wow, that is.
I'm about to roll of toilet paper in 6 years.
Because the argument can be, I know there's an argument to be made for diaper services, et cetera, et cetera.
Sure, yeah.
Where do you store it between loads of laundry?
Diaper pails.
That's a special little hamper, isn't it?
Yeah.
Airtight pails.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm just glad I live in an age where, under normal circumstances, we do have toilet paper.
And we will have toilet paper again.
Doesn't that sound like the end of a really bad rom-com?
It does.
We have toilet paper again.
If the movie Demolition Man taught us anything, it's that in the future we will not have toilet paper. We'll be using 3 seashells.
Wow.
Yeah.
That'll hurt.
Seen, who's in Demolition Man?
Oh, it's awesome. Sylvester Stallone, Wesley Snipes, Dennis Leary.
My Lord.
Yeah, terrific movie.
Okay.
We're
also taking your suggestions for great movies to watch if you happen to be trapped at your house. We've got a lot of suggestions
Demolition Man's on my list.
Okay, are you keeping a list for us? I'd like to see that list. Thank you very much. Right now, I want to remind you that you're home. Right now, you got a great place to live, I hope.
Yes.
Having a pretty decent time under the circumstances, but you want to make sure your stuff is safe when you go on that grocery run. This is where Simply Safe comes in, the home security system.
Received mine yesterday.
Do-it-yourself home security system. Yes.
I will be putting it in maybe this weekend.
No problem. Just get the keypad unit out, and just it'll tell you everything you need to do.
Now, does Christie need to borrow some drills and drywall repair patches? And
wireless magnetic technology.
I like it.
Oh, is that right?
I'm going to have the kids help me with it. We're going to shoot a video, show you how easy it is.
Everything you need in a home security system is from Simply Safe, award-winning perfection. It's the do-it-yourself home security system we're talking about, and 2-time winner of CNET Editor's Choice Award. It blankets your whole home in safety, and not only that, it works so well you don't even know it's protecting your home.
Like a good referee does its job, and you don't notice.
You don't even know it's there. Anybody can do it, even me, and I've done it twice. It takes 30 minutes to an hour tops, and absolutely no trade-offs for your safety. An army of highly trained security experts ready to dispatch police to your home at a moment's notice, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Only 50 cents a day.
Chick literally brags about his, every other day at least.
The 6-camera shoot.
Yeah.
And I have an app for my smartphone.
Always showing us.
Arm, disarm, look at my driveway anytime I want.
You have a lot of people hanging out in your driveway?
That's right.
Well, he's got hordes of fans.
I can't go anywhere without drawing a crowd.
Especially since
you're a national treasure.
Only 50 cents a day with no contracts. That's why the Verge calls Simply Safe the best home security system. Go to simplysafetom.com right now. You'll get free shipping and a 60-day risk-free trial.
And if you want to see Chick's cameras, go to his house. It's 312.
Visit simplysafetom.com. Cut that out to save on home security today. That's simplysafetom.com.
It's 322.
Oh, sorry.
Son of a...
Thank you very much, Simply Safe. Now, when we come back, we have a fascinating story from Poo Poo Point.
Yeah.
Poo Poo Point.
Poo Poo Point.
Is that near Hubboy Lake?
Hubboy Lake?
Cape, gotta be.
Cape Hubboy?
Cape Hubboy.
And a new song from Mr. Godwin. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You just ruined it.
Hey, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Bob and Tom 24/7 on a Friday. Yeah, that's right. We're here live. It's the 20th of March. And don't forget, you can treat yourself or someone you love to a VIP membership. If you love the Bob and Tom Show, you can access the live 7-camera video stream of the show each and every morning. We're actually showing that on YouTube for free today. You can check that out. The Bob and Tom Show also available commercial-free and on demand with our daily podcast. Plus, this is the key, access to the Bob and Tom archives and the album library, literally hours, days, weeks of fun going through all of the classic bits, highlights from the Bob and Tom archives. Check it out now at bobandtom.com/VIP. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Hi, everybody. Christie Lee from the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk. Franz Cannes Film Festival, arguably the world's most prestigious film festival and cinema's largest annual gathering, has postponed its 73rd edition. Organizers of the French Riviera Festival, scheduled to take place March 12th to the 23rd, are considering moving the festival to the end of June or the beginning of July. They may only play doctors on TV, but they're giving real-life help to hospitals that have taken a hit from the coronavirus outbreak. The Fox Medical series The Resident has donated some of its on-set masks and gowns to a hospital in Atlanta, and the ABC show The Good Doctor is moving to do the same in its home base of Vancouver, Canada. Dr. Karen Law of Grady Memorial Hospital says the gear was a godsend for overburdened medical workers. And Ken Burns has asked PBS to stream his baseball documentary series since Major League Baseball delayed the start of the season. PBS added the series to its free PBS video app and online at pbs.org. Burns says in a video statement, as many people hunker down out of concern for the coronavirus, quote, "It's important that we find things that bring us together and show us our common humanity." And that's your entertainment news. I'm Christie Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Hi, fellas. This is Floyd Tucker, the over-the-road trucker. This is Bob and Tom's program, 24/7.
This is a song I wrote for a special person. All right. Each time I need a trusted friend, you're there. With tears to dry and a heart to mend, you're there. And when I'm down in misery and the whole world turns its back on me and I need some love and sympathy, you're there. Nice, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
And when I'm weary and tired of trying, honey, you're there. And anytime I need a shoulder to cry on, you're there. And sometimes when I come home with a heavy heart and weary bones and I need a little time alone, you're there. I want to turn the stereo on, but you're there. I gotta get in to use the John, but you're there. And when I wake up lovingly and turn on my pillow, hoping to see Kim Bassinger smiling back at me, you're there. Oh, this is more of a good thing than I ever planned. How much damn togetherness can a one man stand? Oh. Don't get me laughing here.
All right, sorry.
I want to flop down in my favorite chair, but you're there. I can't see in the mirror to comb my hair, 'cause you're there. And when I want a little snack at night, I sneak down to the fridge to get a little bite. I see a big fat ass blocking out the light, 'cause you're there.
8:21 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Christie Lee has the weather forecast.
Q95 Fox 59 weather brought to you by CarX. Cloudy today with our temperature falling from where we are now at 65 degrees. Low 35 overnight. Partly cloudy 42 on Saturday. Chance for an afternoon Sunday shower and a high of 46.
Okay. I was hoping for all sunshine and highs in the
It'll be 70
60s.
by Thursday in the 70s.
Okay.
Does that make you feel better?
Wow. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. A little bit of spring, a little bit of being able to get outside.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you very much, Christie Lee. Coming up, we have Guns N' Roses tickets here on Q95. We'll get to that here on the Bob and Tom Show at some point this morning. Also, I know Crystal has some Tesla tickets. And interestingly enough, Gunner is doing his shows from his home. As we're trying to
Poor
keep
Lisa.
isolated. Again, there is a certain danger when a gunner has that much access to a beer-stocked refrigerator while on the radio. You may want to tune in just to see.
I'll play what I want.
Get off my back!
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Let's go around this way. Pat Godwin, the man, the guitar, the keyboard, right over there in our little music corner. Today, what is it? We just determined it's 3/20/2020. Is that right? March 20th, 2020. And we are all here. Lucky to be able to get out a little bit.
Yeah.
And have some fun.
It really is good to see you guys. Be in the same room.
You can see us too. We're doing a special thing today. We are visible on YouTube. So you can watch what's going on in the room here and feel the temperature. Now a crisp 62. It's a little chilly.
Fist fight breaking out at any point.
Okay. That's Christie Lee. You can find her, of course, at the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk. Mr. McGee at the OrangeInsoles.com Sports Desk. There's Josh. That's Ace over there, our engineer. And we have Christie Lee at the News Desk. What have you got over there?
Vitamin C supplement maker Emergen-C is urging you not to make so-called quarantinis with their packets. This trend started on Twitter with a user sharing a photo of her quarantini made with aviation gin and a packet of Super Orange Emergen-C. The company responded to her post saying, "We do not recommend taking any of our products with alcohol." Aviation Gin also responded saying, "We're sorry about this at Emergen-C, but also big fans." The brand, which is owned by actor Ryan Reynolds, then tweeted, the gin brand, tweeted a message from their PR team saying, "While everyone should take precaution during these times, we do not recommend having a quarantini or any alcohol if you're feeling under the weather."
Sure.
The tweet added, "If you're feeling fine and of legal drinking age, a little extra vitamin C consumption doesn't hurt," and included a photo of a bar's menu sign offering quarantinis made with orange juice.
Ah, all right.
Well, Emergen-C, of course, is a powder.
Yeah, it is.
So couldn't you just do that thing where you just sort of coat the rim?
Oh, that's for margaritas.
Well,
no, that doesn't really rhyme.
Where are you going to put your Where are you going to put your salt?
It's true.
Well,
Emergentini.
Okay. Wouldn't a real quarantini be, I don't know, a glass of hand sanitizer and crushed Tylenol?
Well, because of Clorox wipes, everything I eat and taste and smell is bleach now anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's okay.
Okay, sorry about that.
Christy, you said today it was a special day. We're honoring those who have been abducted by aliens.
Oh, yeah, it's extraterrestrial abduction day.
Well, Tom seemed to poo-poo the whole thing, and we have a windbag writing in with their theory on this. Chick, I think you might find this not only interesting, but maybe accurate. M. Turner asks, why is Tom so adamant about no alien abductions and other general weirdness? Could it be that he is an alien?
Could be.
Well, you know.
And he just wants to hide?
When you talk
facts?
When you talk odd, it begins and ends with TOM, okay?
So, of course, he wouldn't want us to believe that there are abductions and such if he were an extraterrestrial himself.
And it might explain his anal probing interest.
Oh, he is
fascinated with that.
The old butt.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I
don't understand what you
find
mean.
it rather humorous when these people walk into emergency rooms and say, "Oh, I slipped and fell and got this cucumber in my keister."
1 in a million shot, Doc.
I find it rather funny. But today's alien abduction day, so I guess we'll have to play one of our tributes here coming up.
Okay,
we
good.
have one to that?
Oh, of course. We have a tribute to pretty much everything.
Speaking of poo, a paraglider was rescued in the state of Washington after crashing into a tree at Poo Poo Point.
Poo Poo Point.
Authorities said the man in his 40s got caught 60 feet up in a tree, about 300 feet from where he took off.
At what point it became poo poo in the poo poo point?
Yes, yeah. I once asked a girl if I could kiss her on Poo Poo Point. She said, no, the lips are fine.
Rescuers were able to lower the man down and carry him to emergency workers. According to a tweet from Eastside Fire and Rescue, the man injured his lower leg in the accident.
Eastside?
Yeah.
Yikes. I'm sorry, Christy, where's Poo Poo Point?
It's
in
on
Washington.
No, it's on Hub Boy Day. Remember that? Hub Boy.
In the state of Washington.
That's right.
How you like that map?
H.O.
Tom, do you laugh when you see Poo Poo Platter on the menu?
I do.
He laughs when he sees that. He laughs when he sees shiitake mushrooms. He laughs.
Whenever I see shiitake mushrooms, for some reason in my mind, I see
Sure.
Yeah, of course.
Something cake.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
Yeah, it's a hum cake.
What about a diuretic? Does that make you laugh?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So this guy only made it 300 feet. That's like backing out of your driveway, hitting your own mailbox.
Oh, who hasn't done that?
Oh, I've done it. I'm just saying.
I've hit the garage door.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
You ever done that?
I have.
Hit the garage door?
Yes.
Of course.
I thought it was.
Forgot to put the garage door.
No, not that.
Mine was going up, and I.
Yeah, that's what happened to me,
I can
too.
beat all of that.
Mine was going up.
I was redoing a bathroom in one of the houses I was forced to purchase. And, there was a giant, what do they call that? A bin in the driveway where they come and drop it off. You put all your trash in there.
Oh, sure.
A dumpster. That's it. I couldn't remember. And I was told the night before, now when you leave in the morning, there's a dumpster in the driveway.
Yeah.
Ah! Oh, I know the dumpster's there. Fast forward next morning, smash! right into the dumpster.
Oh,
so not only did it
I've done that
cause
same
a
sort of
lot of damage to the car, but
you'd been previously warned.
I'd been warned, and then I was verbally undressed after the incident.
Oh.
I bet that was the only way he was undressed, sadly.
You ever hit your car into one of the other cars that you own?
Yep.
I've done that.
My exes, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I have backed out of my own driveway and hit a car.
Yeah.
In my driveway. That's because it wasn't there when I parked.
There it is. Tell the whole story. It's not hit. It's the Ace Cosby School of Confidence. It wasn't Tom's fault.
Because it wasn't there when he parked it.
Every morning before I leave, I walk out of my garage into the driveway and just look at the street.
Good. That's smart.
Yeah.
What?
He checks to make sure there are no obstacles. Or,
make sure nobody's parked there.
Yeah, no skateboard
road conditions. No, I just check the street.
I think you're lying.
No, I believe it.
I don't believe it.
He's a very cautious driver.
I do
We've
the
all
same
seen
thing
it.
every morning, too. I walk out and make sure there's no cars there.
Oh, all right.
No, because
One of these days you're going to get hit by a car looking to see if there are any cars there.
No, I don't go to the street. I just look at my driveway.
Make sure nobody just popped in overnight.
No, there are people coming and going at my house all the time. I have no idea
Not
they're
anymore. You don't have to worry about that for a while.
there. I know, it's weird.
Is it?
Yeah.
I still have not noticed that big a difference. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
What?
I really have
You
with
live by
traffic
your-
patterns.
you live by- you live
I live
by
on the end of a
yourself.
cul-de-sac, sure, but I just
And
don't.
you live by yourself.
Yes.
I have children and helpers and stuff. It's complicated.
Wow.
Helpers and stuff.
He's talking about street traffic.
Today, the electrician coming over. That'll be fun.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the fence guy. My fence guy's coming next week. He's coming.
working?
Yeah, he's out there by himself, doing his thing. Or maybe he'll have a team.
I think he has a team.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Outside.
Actually, now that I think about it.
All right. Okay. Now, I have a question. Today's Alien Abduction Day, or does Alien...
Extraterrestrial Abduction Day is what they say.
Right, we're not allowed to call them aliens anymore.
No,
Why
we're
not?
not.
They get offended by
I
that.
didn't
It's
know
extraterrestrial, yeah.
When they get home to a trip to Earth, do they invite their alien buddies over and show them slides?
I would hope so, yeah.
Here I am in front of this is the famous Leaning Tower of Pisa. Here I am anally probing a farmer. Here's the Grand Canyon. Here I am anally probing a farmer. And then,
Wouldn't you love to watch Ancient Aliens with Tom just for one?
Oh, I'm sure
one
he
episode?
wouldn't be able to take it.
Oh,
here I took a wrong turn because they knocked one of the rocks over at Stonehenge, which, as you know, is our GPS system.
hey, you know,
and then
you
here
know
I
what?
am anally probing a farmer.
Here we go. What about Stonehenge?
Nothing.
Go ahead.
We don't know if it was
We
some
don't
sort
know
of
what it's-
guidance
Yeah, we don't know.
map.
Yeah, right. Some rest area.
Exactly. Yep. Pretty fascinating stuff.
There are some very nice mapping points across the globe.
Okay, now it's time for some information about
so foolish.
The coronavirus. We do
I
have
was going to do a story about animals, a nice, happy story.
Pork tenderloin fire.
Corona update.
All right, I'll do that instead. Kevin Bacon is starting a 6 Degrees effort to encourage social distancing during the coronavirus outbreak. This campaign, based on the 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon game, where, of course, everyone is 6 degrees or 6 acquaintances away from him.
You're one.
Yeah, he sat right next to me.
He was in our studio.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a boring game.
Well, we don't really get to play a lot of
sorry.
that. In a video shared to social media, Bacon said,
Wait
quote,
a minute, hold it. I think there's never been a better time to ask you this. What would please you? What would you go, my God, that's amazing? Other than
it's nice that Kevin...
being anally probed or laughter at somebody falling down and hurting themselves and various degrees of that. What would make you happy? Just let us know.
Watching an alien, watching a slideshow. And
that would make you happy?
Sure.
Would you watch footage of an alien anally probing Chick McGee? And if so, would you ever stop laughing?
What is that movie with Dermot Mulrooney or whoever it is? They're abducted.
D.B. Sweeney?
D.B. Sweeney.
Fire in the Sky?
Fire in the Sky. Man, that's a creepy movie.
Very compelling account.
I freaked out, man. There's a really close-up scene of them drilling something into his eye.
Whitley Strieber's account of
God.
actual abduction.
Yeah, it's an actual.
The
It's
guy
it's
really
a book.
thinks he was abducted.
Whitney
yeah.
Strieber.
Right, yeah. There's nothing to no reason to lie.
No.
No reason to make it up.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Tom, you don't believe that?
No, not a word.
All right, well.
Is that our update? Kevin Bacon has a, what is it now?
Yeah, so what's he claiming?
In a video shared to social media, Bacon said, quote, "Hi, folks. You know me, right? I'm technically only 6 degrees away from you. Right now, I'm staying home because it saves lives, and it's the only way we're going to slow down the spread of the coronavirus."
All of a sudden, I'm on Tom's side. This couldn't be more boring. Hi, I'm Kevin Bacon.
Although bacon is very delightful.
I like mine extra crispy, right? That's the only way to cook it.
No.
Yeah.
So, well, a lot of
really
celebs
limp and gooey? Is that how you like it?
Limp and gooey.
Celebs are weighing in.
Yeah,
all the celebs are weighing in. We have
did you see the video? I saw this. It's what do they call it when you're way ahead of the game? Prescient? What is the...
Yes, yeah.
Set a precedent?
Yeah, way ahead of thinking way ahead. It's the MC Hammer did this years ago.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
All right. You can't touch this.
Really?
Can't touch this.
Break it down.
Those pants are going to come back in style, I swear to God, Mom.
They're very comfortable.
So, thank you, Kevin Bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then we have the thing in which you probably have seen this floating all over the place. It's the song Imagine, the John Lennon classic.
Being sung by celebrities everywhere. That's supposed to cheer us up.
But they didn't give him a key to stay in, did they?
A couple of them were in the right key of C, but then a few were way off.
And this is from, what's her name?
Gail Gadot. Gal, is it Gal or Gail? Gal?
Well,
Gal
it's
Gadot?
Gal and it's Gadot.
Gadot? Gal
And
Gadot.
she can kind of do no wrong, but
she's what is she? Wonder Woman? What is she?
She's beautiful.
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
Imagine
this her?
there's no heaven.
I would.
Easy if you try.
No hell below us.
Above us only sky.
Oh, right. Yeah, see, you can see it.
You should keep going. It gets worse.
It gets worse.
Isn't there such a thing as over singing?
People.
Yeah, the vocal histrionics.
Living for today.
That's Sarah Silverman.
Are you kidding?
No,
Yeah,
that's
it is,
clearly
yeah.
Sarah Silverman.
Yeah, it's
okay.
she's on here. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. they killed a goat. There.
Yeah, so I guess your pets can sing it too.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, great. I'm sure they mean well singing that awful song. Okay.
They do. They mean well, but
once
it's
again, I ask, what song would make you happy for them to sing?
I think it's very obvious what song would make me happy.
What song would make you happy?
Can't touch this. Can't touch this.
Well, why don't we do a video of each of us taking a line from "You Can't Touch This" and put it out there?
Yeah. Just walk around our house and show the stuff you can't touch.
Yeah.
Can't touch anything.
Can't touch this.
What about 50.
She can sing.
Oh, yes, she can.
Listen to that.
Don't you like that 50s piano?
Yes.
I do, yeah.
Have you ever seen the SCTV bit about, I think it's Connie Francis, where all of her songs are really sad? I'm losing sight in my eye. It's so sad.
Type 2 diabetes.
Well, this is the time of year where you don't want to be in the post office. That's for darn sure, right?
Right.
Licking stamps.
But you still have invoices to send. You're a small business and you're still selling stuff online. What do? Well, you go to stamps.com because anything you can do at the post office, you can do in the safety of your own home on your computer.
Anything you can.
At stamps.com.
I can do better.
Right, Tom? Simply use any computer to print official U.S. postage 24/7.
This is awesome. If you've ever, we've had to mail out a lot of stuff over the years, and we used to have that machine we had to
Postage meter.
wrangle with all the time.
Ink is so expensive. And
This is a much better idea. Stamps.com, we've got a very special offer for you, a true no-brainer to save you time and money. Bob and Tom Show listeners can get this offer. It's a 4-week trial plus free postage and a digital scale without any long-term commitment. Just go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage, and type in Bob and Tom for the special offer from Stamps.com. Once again, enter the code Bob and Tom. And as Christie says, this is not the time you want to be at the post office.
No.
So, sir, why do they call you Sneezy?
There's not enough room to social distance at the post office. We all know that.
Okay. Now, check it out. Stamps.com. The code is Bob and Tom at Stamps.com. Coming up, we've got a really happy dog story.
Oh, very nice.
That'll, I think, cheer you up.
And NASA news.
A couple different types of NASA news.
Yeah.
And some zoo stuff in the news that's actually kind of fun. And have you heard of a speakeasy?
Sure.
Yeah.
You know what the latest thing is?
No.
The speakeasy gym.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, yeah.
Are you a friend of
Lelaine?
Arnold? Lelaine's better. Lelaine's better.
Are you a friend of Jake? I don't know who the go-to guy is right now.
Yeah. Gold?
We'll find out when we come back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, guy, it's Kid Tarmac. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. Kid Tarmac.
Hey, Ken Tarmac, I hear you're grounded. Mark Allison here with you on a Friday. That's the good news. It's March 20th. If you haven't heard, California has been declared by the governor for everyone to shelter in place. Wah, wah, wah. This coronavirus getting serious, so be careful out there. Wash your hands. See, on a serious note, listen to the news and listen to your local governors and law enforcement for any indications of directions you need to take. But everyone, just relax, sit back. We'll have more frivolity coming up right after this on Bob and Tom 24/7.
I'm Chick McGee from the OriginSouls.com sports desk with a Bob and Tom sports update. New Orleans Saints head football coach Sean Payton learned yesterday he has tested positive for the new coronavirus. He told ESPN he's the first employee of either an NFL team or the league to make such a diagnosis public. He tells the network he came forward to motivate people to educate themselves about what they can do to help fight the pandemic. Payton says he's not been admitted to a hospital and does not have a fever or cough. He says he's been resting at home and he is in self-quarantine. Number of known coronavirus cases within the NBA has doubled to 14. Marcus Smart of the Boston Celtics pleaded with people to take social distancing more seriously, and the league ordered all teams to shutter their training facilities indefinitely. And the Olympic flame arrived in Japan from Greece and was greeted in a scaled-down ceremony at an airbase in northern Japan. The flame touched down amid doubts if the Tokyo Games can be open as scheduled on July 24th because of the coronavirus pandemic. I'm Chick McGee from the OriginSouls.com Sports Desk, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
The following is a paid commercial announcement for the Joe Johnson Memory System.
Hello, I'm Joe Jefferson. Do you forget things you wish you could remember? Do you forget people's names? Do you forget important dates? Do you forget information that's important to remember, like important dates? Or perhaps you even forget people's names. That's why I created my new memory system called the Joe Jackson Memory System. With the Jeff Jackson Memory System, you'll be able to remember long lists of items in great detail. Does it work? Just listen to these testimonials.
I used to forget things all the time. You know, little things like where my car keys were, what I was supposed to pick up at the store, where my car keys were, you know, things like that. Then I tried the Jerry Johnson Memory System, and now I can even remember the names of everyone in my household. Thanks, Jack.
Man, my memory was the worst. I couldn't even remember what I heard just a couple of minutes ago. And then I tried the John Johnson Memory System, and wow, what a difference. My memory used to be the worst. Do you know there was a time when I couldn't even remember what I heard just a couple of minutes ago? Thanks, Jerome.
Yes, with the Johnny Jasper Memory System, you'll never forget anything important ever again. To order this Jake Jensen Memory System, just call 1-888. That's 1-800, again, 1-877-5, 1-888-5, or no, it's an 800 number. Oh, yes, that's 1-888-352-4QML. The Jackie Jackson Memory System costs only $19.95. That's right, just $29.95. Call today and we'll also include at no extra charge a notepad that you could use to write things down. Yes, you'll get the Junior Johnson Memory System and the notepad all for just $39.95. Call and give your credit card and ATM number to our operators today. And what's the first thing you want to do tomorrow? That's right. Call and give our operators your credit card back. And don't forget to do what it was that I told you to do earlier involving the thing I was talking about. Your memory will improve, or my name isn't Jim Johansson.
Okay, Mr. Jenkins, that's a tape.
Good. I've got kind of a busy day ahead of me. I have to go record a commercial for my memory system.
Hi, man, this is Donnie Baker. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Comedian Bruce Clark is our guest.
How about that Pictionary? You ever play that game?
Pictionary?
Sure.
Yeah.
That's
We
good.
almost got in a fist fight over that, didn't we,
yeah.
Chick?
Yeah, we
Hey,
sure did.
and you play with your friends, they're always drunk, too. You know, all your buddies are always loaded up. Playing there. I get this phrase, I draw it, you know, they're, hey, how about a guy frying his own penis? How about that?
Oh, boy. 8:45 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Coming up on Q95, Guns N' Roses tickets, Tesla tickets, and more.
Roses!
Always never worked.
That's never worked.
Try it again. This time I'll give it a...
Roses! Update.
Nope. Didn't work. Where was I? We have some Guns N' Roses tickets coming up. Oh, and a Gunner once again broadcasting from his house this afternoon. Once again, the location of the beer refrigerator and Gunner. That should be some exciting radio. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks very much for joining us. Ace Cosby is our engineer. I believe it's time for the second Ace Cosby joke of the day. Is that correct? Coming up momentarily, Chick McGee's at the OriginSouls.com sports desk. Our show, special edition of the show today, if you want to to spend some time with us visually, we're streaming it on
I'm getting
YouTube, and I want to say a special hello to 83-year-old Kathleen. Big fan of the show. Her mother is in love with Donnie Baker.
Oh, boy.
Wait a minute.
She may be a little old for Donnie. I don't know.
Now, wait a minute. Kathleen's
mother's in love with Donnie Baker.
If Kathleen is 83 and her mother...
Is she the Queen Mum of England?
Man, she's 100.
You want to try to read that again? You idiot.
You better watch her.
Let's do it again, shall we?
Let's do a retake.
All right.
Sorry.
Redo.
The letter is from Kathy, and her mom is 83.
Okay.
There we go.
And Kathleen, the mother.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. So she named her daughter after herself.
Kathy and Kathleen?
Well, it's Kathy and Kathleen. I don't know if they're...
That's pretty much, the same.
That seems like a yes would be in order. Can't you?
Okay, so the letter is from Kathy Jr.
Yeah, okay.
Do they do that? Do people ever do that?
I don't think
I
so.
believe it's June, yes.
June, yes.
Yes, Kathy June, yes.
You're on record as saying you can't talk and think at the same time.
And I can't read and think and talk at the same time.
I'm wrong. It's Kathy Juniora.
Oh.
Shut up.
Okay.
And now you lack the basic skills for conversation,
Did
yet
you
here
see
we are.
Mark just handed me these letters a few seconds before we went back in the air.
Can't you read them?
So anyway, Kathy's mom, Kathleen, loves Donnie Baker.
There you go.
And she's 83 years old.
I'm like I'm like Brando. I want to have the words fresh.
You were trying to ad lib around them.
I'm sure Donnie would be happy to break a hip or two.
You know he would.
We know a person in that camp. The older the berry, the sweeter the wine.
Likes the gilts?
Mm-hmm.
Do I know this person?
Who's that?
Possibly.
How about a hint?
Nope.
No,
Okay.
Can't do that. I don't know where that's supposed to go. So anyway, hi, Kathleen. Thanks for listening. Big fan of the show.
What a mess. That should have taken 30 seconds. And we wasted how long, Josh? Did you have the clock on?
2 minutes and 17 seconds.
2:17 you came in with that.
I appreciate the fact
Good
that I did not come here to waste your time, so let's get to something that is precise.
All right.
Gets to the point.
Yes.
Concise.
And lacks humor. Go.
This is like great poetry. Every word in the right place. And
Poetry? I'll give you poetry.
Not too many words, just the right ones. That, of course, is the Ace Cosby joke of the day. This is pure poetry, but really more observational than
educational.
Educational.
Chick do not participate here. There's speaking of words, what word actually becomes shorter when you add a couple letters to it? Short.
It does become shorter when you add a couple of letters.
You know what? I've been joking about this. That one really pissed me off.
That's perfectly valid.
It's valid.
That is a perfectly valid construction there.
I can't.
Talk about economy of words there.
I can't. I hate it.
No time. Okay, here's a short letter. Can I get this out without your objection?
Yes, sir.
Well, we'll see. I wasn't objecting before when you messed that one up. Poor Kathleen.
This is from Rod.
What makes a shorter Rod? Rodney.
What?
Makes some sense.
It's the same reasoning.
No, it's not. It's totally
shorter. Jeez.
Completely invalid. Are you high? You need some reefer. I have friends. I can get you some quality.
Reefer.
Get you some quality reefer. This is from Kentuckian.
Here's Corn Dog Love.
I can do that for you.
I know you can.
He lives down the road from the Jim Beam Distillery. The governor of Kentucky has allowed alcoholic drinks to be delivered like food through Grubhub, etc.
Oh, okay.
Drizzly.
Good things are happening here.
Grubhub. Drizzly.
Now, don't you get liquor delivered to your house?
I'm saying it. I don't know how much plainer I can be. Drizzly.
That's the name of it?
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't know. I haven't been doing an AA meeting.
Yes, I know.
I didn't know they were.
You've never had liquor delivered from the wonderful people at Drizzly?
I have not.
Drizly. Drizzly.
Like Drizzly Bear, of course. Like Grizzly Bear, of course. I should have known. Thank you. Now, Christy, what did you say you have over there?
Companies are reporting a big jump in deliveries and sales in California of marijuana as they stock up for the lockdown. Sales are up elsewhere in the country, too, like Washington State and Colorado. And this is mainly for you, but a lot of people playing video games. 12 video games named Thursday as finalists for the World Video Game Hall of Fame.
Oh, how about that?
You ready?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The games considered for the class of 2020 include Bejeweled, Centipede, Frogger,
I love Frogger.
GoldenEye 007.
Of course, that has to be in there.
Guitar Hero, King's Quest, Minecraft. I would think that would already be in there.
That's pretty new, relatively speaking.
NBA Jam, Nokia Snake, Super Smash Brothers Melee, Uncharted 2 Among Thieves, and Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego?
Okay.
Oh, I've never played any of them or seen them, but I'm sure my
Centipede and Frogger, I'm sure you're familiar with.
Yeah,
but,
I'm sure if you saw them, you would.
And
I've never played, but I the one I've seen that but I've never played is that one with the guitars,
Guitar Hero?
with the plastic guitars.
that sure was all the rage for a while.
You can get
We're
on your
playing it again right now.
you can go down your basement and pretend you're the Beatles, or as I call it, Oasis.
It's a lot of fun.
2 haircuts and no talent.
Pat, maybe you can attest to this. Guitar players have always said Guitar Hero harder than actually playing the guitar.
Yeah, it's like a totally different system. So guitar players actually don't have an advantage.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You get to create the music ex nihilo, if you will, as opposed to
wow.
That's very nice.
That's a nice word.
Out of nothing, more or less.
Yeah.
Right.
Or close.
The date of the ceremony's not been
I
announced.
know enough to be pretentious. How about another song, Pat?
Sure.
Let's do something. Do
We
you
have that spring break story. How about those guys in the video, huh?
Oh.
This song really isn't happy.
No.
It's like this plea, this desperate virgin that wants to be deflowered in the seas off Fort Lauderdale.
In the seas.
Take me. Friend.
Hang on a second. Was that Scarlett O'Hara?
Take me.
Take me.
I think it was.
Trent.
I think it was. I got the vape.
I don't want to be an old maid before I get back to Smith College.
Can I have your
Dent
D?
this hymen of mine.
Dent. Dent the hymen.
Pluck my cherry, will you?
Oh, God.
Isn't Dent this hymen of mine a Tennessee Williams line?
We might not want to do it in the water for the sharks.
How did this go so southern? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
well, we're
these,
going south to the beach, I guess.
The bros are on the beach and they've finally
not going
closed.
Okay, if I get the corona.
We're going to party, man.
Closed the beach, and apparently there's been, not to get too serious, a very large rise in the so-called demographics of who's dying from this.
Yeah, man.
And it's now not just the old folks. So please socially isolate or thin the herd, one of the two. We don't really care about you.
No, it's you giving it to
you
someone.
giving it to somebody else.
Right.
Like, for example, you don't want to give it to the elderly. So, okay, now this is a song about the beach?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Spring breakers going to the beach. These are douchebags that you cannot teach. Coronavirus spreading worldwide. All you young dudes, keep your asses inside. Closing the beaches is the thing to do. Not get tanned and drink a beer or two. You'd rather party, but you will get sick. And you'll be another dumb dead dick. Hey! Come on! Get drunk! Blow chunks, sunburns, share germs. So go inside, just masturbate. Spring breakers, go back home and isolate. All right.
Good message.
You got right to it there.
Yes.
Were they dumb dead pricks? What was it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel weird about that, saying that. But
no, that's very nice. I think we need to be put in their place. Many people do. Now, coming up, we have an update, two interesting stories from NASA.
Yeah.
One of them involving the Mars lander, which is really kind of cool. Did you hear about the Mars lander getting stuck?
No, but this happens a lot, doesn't it? The rovers.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. And we have also the Speakeasy Gym is a new thing. Christy, remember those things in the movie, the Speakeasy, that had that little slider gizmo on the thing, and they'd slide it over?
You had to have a password.
What's the password?
Hey, I'm a friend of Joe.
Right.
Whistler's mother sent me.
Yeah.
I got money and I want to get drunk. That's it. Come on in.
But it's true. A lot of people are trying to work out and
They can't.
They
but
can't.
Can they?
Yeah.
They can at the Speakeasy Gym. We'll find out what that's all about. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got a comment? Our email is bobandtom@bobandtom.com. More Bob and Tom next. State law.
night. All Bob and Tom. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, don't forget the laughter after the Bob and Tom show. You can just keep it tuned right here to Bob and Tom 24/7, and we roll automatically right into Bob and Tom's work farce. All the fun without really too much effort on your part. Ace Cosby's your host. You may recognize him from the Bob and Tom show. He's the joke of the day guy. Keep your smile going all day and keep your coworkers guessing what you're up to as you listen to Bob and Tom's work farce right here on Bob and Tom 24/7, coming up after the Bob and Tom show.
Hi, everybody. Christie Lee from the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk. California's governor has issued stay-at-home orders for 40 million people in the most sweeping move of any state yet to curb the spread of the coronavirus. With half the state already under local stay-home requirements, Governor Gavin Newsom Thursday issued a statewide order warning that unless the rise in the case of COVID-19 slows, it might overwhelm the state's medical system. Newsom says people will be able to shop for food and seek medical care, but should practice social distancing. The corona outbreak has set off unexpected surge in California's legal marijuana market. Companies are reporting big jumps in deliveries and sales as consumers stock up for this lockdown or simply light up in search of relief during anxious times. Sales are up elsewhere in the country as well, including Washington State and Colorado. And members of President Donald Trump's economic team will convene on Capitol Hill to launch negotiations with Senate Republicans and Democrats racing to draft a $1 trillion plus economic rescue package amid the outbreak. It's the biggest effort yet to shore up households and the U.S. economy as the pandemic and its nationwide shutdown hurdles the country toward a likely recession. And that's your news. I'm Christie Lee. More of the Bob and Tom show on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
You understand that we're going through one of the most difficult periods in the history of the world, and perhaps if people say, hey, some Christmas lights would bring cheer and joy, your neighbors could look through the woods at your little shack where you keep the little mini tractor.
It's more of a walk-in freezer.
How's that outhouse doing?
This can't continue.
The history of the world.
Who's enjoying this? I know entertainment is in short supply, but no one can be enjoying this.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
New this season on the Bob and Tom Television Network.
Look, up in the sky.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's the biggest set of jugs I've ever seen. It's Shirtless Girl.
Posing as a topless dancer, showing off her pecs. No one knows her secret till she takes off her specs. She's Shirtless Girl.
Shirtless Girl.
With her special powers, she gives the bad guys fits. She don't use no gun, she stops them with her. She's Shirtless Girl.
Shirtless Girl.
Working in the chemistry lab one day, sophomore year, nothing seemed amiss. But that night, an amazing transformation took place. And the next morning, young Debbie Yabo woke to find...
My God, I'm huge. I must dedicate these to fighting evil.
Little did Debbie know that years before, on the planet Lactoid, a planet whose gravity was causing it to sag dangerously toward the sun, her father, Major Yabo, and Mother Teton sent their infant daughter, Areola, rocketing through the Milky Way to Earth, knowing one day she'd become Shirtless Girl.
Hey, 901 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Certainly is. Christie has a quick forecast.
Q95 Fox 59 weather brought to you by the CarX Men. Cloudy, temperatures falling. Clearing skies overnight down to 35. Partly cloudy 42 Saturday. Chance for a shower Sunday 46. Currently cloudy and 65 degrees.
Now, if you're like me, you're popping open your windows at your house for the first time in a while.
Yeah.
Well, if you pop open that window and the glass falls out.
That's bad.
Or the plastic things are breaking. And
right.
Okay, let's face it. your windows are 40 years old, they suck. It's time to save yourself some money in the long run by sealing up that house properly with our friends at Window Nation, because they've got the offer of a lifetime, and now's the time to do it. Now, Josh, I know they're doing your house as we speak.
Yeah.
Window Nation at windownation.com. Now, let me get this straight. The average American house, I believe, has 10 windows.
That's correct.
So do you know how many you have? Have you counted them yet?
I've got about 12.
12. Okay, so if you buy 6, you know how many you get for free?
6.
And that would add up to
12.
Thank you very much.
Yes, it's amazing.
I try to keep this easy for Josh.
And when you call them, they come out within 24 hours. They guarantee to be the best value, or they'll pay you $250. Wow.
What's 24 divided by 12?
That is 2.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
That has nothing to do with Window Nation.
No,
Why is this commercial making me angry?
Well, this won't make you angry, Chick. Not only do you get 2 windows when you buy 2, you get no down payment, no payment, and no interest for 2 years.
Son of a gun.
Also, you can upgrade, and these guys are experts in which climate which window goes in. This is really a great place. Window Nation, trust me, you're going to like them. Now, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. And is our surprise ready?
Yes, he is
on the phone.
Our secret celebrity guest is on hold right now.
We're going to be joined by the great singer and songwriter Bob Schneider.
Well,
Bob,
so much for the secret.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Maybe he was going to do a voice. Maybe.
We're going to be joined by Tom Lair.
Much better than Tom Lair.
Hey, Bob, how are you?
Good. How's it going? Nice to hear from you.
Now, the reason we wanted you to call in is because you're doing something pretty cool. And can you give me the precise timing on this? I think is it changed a little bit?
It's going to be at 7:00 Central Standard Time, whatever Texas time is.
It's probably 7:00 Central.
Yes, be honest.
Time.
You refer to it as Texas time. Be honest.
I think it's the same as your time as well, right?
No, it's not.
No,
yeah, 7 Central, 8 o'clock Eastern.
Okay.
But it's technically Central Daylight.
Central Daylight.
CDT. So now you're this.
Tell us what it is.
That's the surprise.
Arguing about the time.
We have to guess.
It's not one streaming concert. Now it's 2, right, Bob?
Well, I'm doing one at 7:00, and then there's a kind of an all Texas one that starts at 8:00. It's got a bunch of different artists on it. So.
Now, are you going to be doing this? So this will be visually available. Obviously, it'll be streaming. Are you going to be doing it from your house?
Yes, I'm going to be in my studio, and I'll just be doing a regular show, but you won't have to find parking. So
yeah.
Now, will there be an audience of anyone? I mean, in the building with you. I mean,
I doubt it. I mean, my wife got tired of listening to me a long time ago. So
really?
She won't be here. That's the only other person that's here besides my daughter. And my daughter would probably try to, bum rush the show a little too much. She's 5 years old. So.
Oh, yeah, a little. Yeah, I've got a 4-year-old and a 7-year-old. I know what you're talking about, though. So the little bit of photo op coming in screaming in the middle of a really sad song.
Man, how cool. So while we're sitting at home quarantined, we can watch a live Bob Schneider show being streamed as it's happening.
Yeah.
But you need a ticket, so you go to bobschneider.com, right?
Yep, just go to bobschneider.com. There's a link there to get the ticket, and we'll see you at 7.
You sign in, and 7 Central, 8 Eastern. And there.
Are you taking requests?
Well, I'm going to be. I doubt it.
I'm sorry, I didn't rehearse for this. I didn't know I was supposed to ask that. Let me ask you this. I know that you are a prolific songwriter. Mm-hmm. And I mean this in the nicest way. Have you written anything since this whole quarantine-like thing has started? Has this inspired you at all, or is it?
I really haven't. I've been a little. I've had some anxiety about it, so I think it's kind of hard to actually create when you're feeling that way. But I hope I'm turning the corner on it, and I'll be able to start writing some stuff soon.
Yeah, and I know that you're part of that songwriting little co-op. I remember reading about years ago, where you kind of challenge people with one line and go from there. Have you ever sat down and said, "I'm going to write a kid's song," or "I'm going to write a song for my 5-year-old," or anything like that, where you sort of challenged yourself to do something that didn't just sort of arise in your mind as an inspiration?
I just sit down and write. I don't really wait for inspiration. So, but I rarely have sort of an agenda or anything. I rarely sit down and write a type of song. Like I'm going to write the biggest hit in the world or something like that, because it just doesn't work out that way usually.
It'd be a pretty lofty goal.
Yeah.
I was thinking of something, hey, I can write a song that'll make my 5-year-old not hate me for 10 minutes because I'm taking up the TV stations he wants to watch. So once again, it's bobschneider.com, and you can pay and watch the show tonight.
Yep.
And it sounds like a cool thing.
Yes, very.
And then the concert after yours is what? Austin City Limits Loves Austin or something like that? Is that what it is?
It is. It's something like that. I should probably know. I don't know.
And will that...
And a lot of Austin artists are going to be on that.
Will they all be in their own homes, switching from one to another?
Well, I already recorded the songs for that. We each had to record 2 songs and then send them in, and so they've already put all that together.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. But Bob's...
Yeah. And the thing I am doing tonight does have a live chat, so I will be interacting with the people that are, tuned in tonight as well.
Probably fewer hecklers than at the typical, not your shows, I mean. But
There's been every once in a while there's a heckler, but I'm pretty good at shutting them down.
as Chick McGee pointed out, you described Twitter as...
the world's worst bar that you've ever walked into. Yeah.
Bob,
there are a couple cool people there, but then there is always that one guy. Yeah.
Bob, I am sitting in front of a computer, and the whatever it is, homepage of your
does he have the best homepage ever?
Is absolutely stellar. It
Very
is
cool.
so interesting and cool.
It kind of looks like Monty Python meets I'm not sure what.
Man, that is cool.
It's very cool.
Yeah, it's just beautiful.
I think it's like Monty Python meets a florist.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Oh, sure, yeah.
It's almost Salvador Dali-esque.
A little bit. Yeah, that's wild.
And then, but it's got sort of these 50s pinups, and then your eyes are staring at me right now as if they're saying, "Please let me get off the phone." Please let me get off the phone.
That's cool.
If you're not familiar with Bob's work, he is great. Whenever he comes in here, some of the songs make us so sad. They end with total silence.
I texted him yesterday afternoon and I said, I saw this concert. Would you like to come on? This. Always loved your work. All this. And he texted me back. Sure.
First he said, "Who the hell is this?"
How'd you get
no. I said, "Hi, Bob. Chick McGee here. Just in case. I mean, we have each other's number, but just in case you'd erased it in a fit of anger. I didn't know." So.
Okay, and Bob spells his last name Schneider. We'll put a link to this in the Bob and Tom social media platforms, and I think you would become a fan even if you're not one yet. He's great. Thanks, Bob.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you, Bob.
Have a great show.
Yes, thank you so much.
And,
thanks so much.
We also, let's see, yesterday we talked with the great comedian Jim Gaffigan, and Jim is doing Dinner with the Gaffigans, which is hilarious. You can go to his website or somewhere. I forget how you find it, but that's where I found it. And just a lot of cool stuff like this is going to be going on, in which a lot of people that aren't able to get out and do things are going to do them online for little shows and stuff. So
yes, and it's a great way to support indie artists of all kinds. So yeah.
We wish we could do the same thing for waiters and waitresses.
Absolutely.
And cooks.
I mean, I know there are some websites out there where you can actually tip your favorite servers. Just to help them out.
I heard about that, but I haven't found
either have I.
I'll do some homework.
Yeah.
I will have that for you on Monday. But in the meantime, where are we here? Okay.
I know where we are. Oh,
are we at Poo Poo Point?
We already did Poo Poo Point.
Oh, sorry.
That's where the hang glider only went 300 feet and hit a tree.
Poo Poo Point is on the Hoboy Bay. That's right.
Hoboy Bay.
Now, there really is a Poo Poo Point in Washington, and Hoboy Bay is on the deepest lake in the world in Russia.
In Russia, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it's Cape Hoboy. Yeah.
Is it Cape Hoboy?
Yeah.
Hoboy.
Oh, it's cold.
It's cold out. Who named that place? Carl Reiner?
I demand. Was it Sid Caesar who said Hoboy first?
Yeah.
I want to know where that came from. Somebody help me.
Mel Brooks? I don't know.
Maybe.
It's great.
I hear those guys I see them in my brain saying, Hoboy. I don't know.
Maybe Mel Brooks and Blazing Saddles?
Hoboy. I missed you. Hello, boys. Missed you. Hoboy.
I think today's Carl Reiner's birthday.
I just watched
yes, it is.
Blazing Saddles.
What a treasure.
God, the great Carl Reiner, born in 1922.
Man, oh man.
Wow.
He's coming up on it, isn't he? Going to have 22 again.
Yes.
Damn.
What a treasure. He's great.
Oh, hey, coming up later on in the show, today in history, a Kentucky Fried Chicken founded on this date in, guess what year?
Well, 1953.
Keep going.
I'm going to say 58.
Keep going.
47?
1930.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, I was way high.
1930.
Yeah.
Well, he couldn't have been a colonel then. He was a private.
Yeah, he was Private Sanders at the time.
I've told you many times. You have to understand branding. A lot of people don't. Colonel Gaddafi of Libya understood branding because he was running the country.
You know,
he could have become General Gaddafi, but wait a minute. I'm famous as Colonel Gaddafi.
And he liked alliteration, too.
There's a movie to watch, the Michael McDonald's movie. What's it called?
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton. Yeah, Michael Keaton McDonald.
It's called The Founder.
Yes.
And he plays Ray Kroc.
And there's a poignant scene in that where he's putting the McDonald's brothers out of business, and they go, "You could have gotten hamburgers anywhere," and he goes, "No, I needed your name is what I needed."
There you go.
So,
See? And they didn't call it Crocs.
No.
You know,
get a hot crock of burgers.
Yeah.
Croc sounds like a restaurant on Hub Boy.
Hub Boy.
Hub Boy.
And we keep the salt and pepper. Do you want a crock of salt? Probably wouldn't have gone well.
No crock of salt.
Okay. We have a lot to get to.
We'll get to our NASA coming up.
Oh, we get some cool NASA stories?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
When you shave in the morning, do you wear a shirt?
Do I what?
He's in the shower.
When you shave, you always shave in the shower?
Shave in the shower?
Absolutely.
But you contend you're naked in the shower.
That's what you say, right?
Yes.
Because I contend, and I think Bob backed me up on this, and I think Christie will too. You're never nude.
Never nude.
I could see you wearing one of those 1910 onesie swimsuits.
With a handlebar mustache.
Yeah, the stripes.
A muscle pose.
Tell you what I'll do. I'll make a video. I'll get one of those things and make it. No, I do shave in the shower actually every morning.
Do you have a mirror or do you just do it by feet?
No, I've got a glass shower wall, and it just, if you wait about 5 minutes, it steams up.
So anybody coming into the bathroom is assaulted by your naked body.
Well, no one's coming into the bathroom. It's 2:30 in the morning.
But if somebody did, for the
I
purposes
bet you
of
look
this-
like a shell-less turtle.
I saw Tom's naked chest this morning.
You guys are awfully mean.
I accept that. Shell-less turtle. That's very good. Thank you. What happened, Ace, now?
I saw your bare chest this morning.
Uh-oh. What were you doing?
Oh, I was changing. I was
do?
changing. No, I didn't know. I'm the only one in the building, but then Ace I didn't know he was here, and I was changing.
Okay.
We had to change shirts before the show started?
You're walking down the hallway with no shirt on?
I have a lot to do. I'm in a hurry.
It's
So
his building. I like it.
Matthew McConaughey?
nobody else in here.
Yeah.
All right. Time to go do the show.
The point is, I love my Harry's razors, and the reason I think you're going to love the Harry's razor too is because the guys that developed this, they were into simplicity. They said, how about having a great razor blade, a beautifully designed handle, and then how about, well, that's all we need. They don't need to do all the rest of this. You don't have to put a battery in it. Whoever thought of that, by the way? Give me something really sharp, and then make it operate like I have a palsy. I'd like to put a slice in my earlobe. No. Harry's is it's the beauty of simplicity, and also the beauty of eliminating the middleman, and the beauty of only paying about half the price for those other blades that have all the gizmos you don't want. Harry's razors. 10 million guys have already discovered Harry's razors, and this is the time. How about having a razor delivered to your house? This makes it so easy. This is the best offer ever from our friends at Harry's. I've been using Harry's razors for years. Well, you can try them out if you use the code Bob and Tom by going to harrys.com. You get the 5-blade razor, the weighted handle that is so perfectly designed, the foaming shave gel, the travel cover, all for just $3. And then how much is the shipping, Josh?
It's free.
So wait a minute. My gross here so far is $3.
That's right.
The shipping is free. This is unbelievable. Where do you get it? Well, you go to harrys.com, and the code is Bob and Tom. Harrys.com. Use the code Bob and Tom. It's an amazing offer for Bob and Tom show listeners. I know you're going to like it. Try Harry's, and then we did the math on this once. You save about $100 a year if you switch to Harry's. So it's a great product, and you can now. This is the perfect time to try it.
Yeah.
Unless you're going to go go native and just let everything fly out. They say actually that shaving is it's you're better to not have a beard right now in these days.
Uh-oh.
What's happening?
That's right.
That's true.
Oh, yeah, they do say
that's true.
They're saying that.
I haven't seen my face since 1987. Oh, no, that's not right. I accidentally shaved it in like 08, I think.
You're going to shave it off?
No.
Maybe we should get shaved on the show. Have somebody come in and...
Can I?
From the waist down.
Can I?
When we come back, we'll find out about the
commercial?
latest from NASA and and a toilet paper restaurant is opening. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom, 24/7. Oh, yeah.
Friday, March 20th. I'm Mark Allison. Thanks so much for joining us here on the Bob and Tom Show. Hope you have a great weekend planned for you and your family. You know, staying inside, doing puzzles, Legos, watching videos, all that fun stuff. Maybe jump on the computer. You know what my son's been doing a lot? Playing Xbox with his friends. You know, it's safe. He's got a headset on. He's playing his games, but maintaining social distancing. Huh? How about that? For everything Bob and Tom, check out bobandtom.com.
Hi, everybody. Christie Lee from the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk. Fran's Cannes Film Festival, arguably the world's most prestigious film festival and cinema's largest annual gathering, has postponed its 73rd edition. Organizers of the French Riviera Festival, scheduled to take place March 12th to the 23rd, are considering moving the festival to the end of June or the beginning of July. They may only play doctors on TV, but they're giving real-life help to hospitals that have taken a hit from the coronavirus outbreak. The Fox Medical series The Resident has donated some of its on-set masks and gowns to a hospital in Atlanta, and the ABC show The Good Doctor is moving to do the same in its home base of Vancouver, Canada. Dr. Karen Law of Grady Memorial Hospital says the gear was a godsend for overburdened medical workers. And Ken Burns has asked PBS to stream his baseball documentary series since Major League Baseball delayed the start of the season. PBS added the series to its free PBS video app and online at pbs.org. Burns says in a video statement, as many people hunker down out of concern for the coronavirus, quote, "It's important that we find things that bring us together and show us our common humanity." And that's your entertainment news. I'm Christie Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
My mother is 81, and I called her yesterday, and I said, I'm going to make some soup. Would you like me to bring you some? And she goes, I don't want to see you.
And you said?
I've waited my whole life for you to say that.
Let me tell you something. That sounds exactly like Christie's mom.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom 24/7. It's not on air, it's online.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Church league softball fist fight, getting washed in the blood on a Tuesday night. What would Jesus do? Lord, he wouldn't do that. Knock hell out of a preacher with a softball bat. Well, the swinging shepherds from the sheep of the Savior were tied with the Sourwood Church of Christ, an example of some highly unholy behavior in a game that had already been protested twice. Something unbiblical must have been said for them to be aiming heat at a minister's head. Clocking the clergy ain't the thing to do, but neither's the high hard one on a 0-2. Church league softball fist fight, a buddy laying on a hands neath the left field lights, knocking out 4 teeth, getting a busted lip. Ain't exactly my idea of Christian fellowship. Church league softball fist fight, rolling around the pitcher's mound, it just don't look right for nice people from the church and the Sunday school class to trade the cup of brotherhood for a can of whoop.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7. Comedy, guests, Bob and Tom exclusives, and it's here on the internet. Bob and Tom 24/7.
We are joined in the studio by Tiffany.
Hello.
Hey,
good
Tiffany,
morning.
how are you?
Hi,
Pull
how are
that
you?
thing right up in front. There you go. Now we spoke not too long ago when you were featured in the pages of Playboy magazine.
Yes.
You were naked. right? We all
Yes,
noticed
you
that
are.
right away. Yeah.
That happens.
Bob thinks that you're his old neighbor.
I think you're from my neighborhood.
What neighborhood is that?
Beautiful Norwalk, Ohio.
California.
Yeah.
Didn't you live right off of Studebaker
I-
Road where Dee Dee Johnson Elementary
totally,
School?
Yes, definitely.
See, I was right around the corner from you.
Oh, yeah.
I think
I was
we've
born
made
in
a
Norwalk,
love
actually.
connection.
Right there, South Coast Plaza.
Let me ask you this now, Bob. You might.
Bob is your father.
No, I'm not her father. By the way, the first school I ever, I guess, cut from was Dee Dee Johnson Elementary
Oh,
School.
really?
Yes.
I had my first kiss there.
Did you really?
Yeah, great.
Was it a little?
I had my first kiss there
Was it
also.
a little incredibly hairy boy?
Smoked cigarettes at a young age.
Smoked cigarettes, wore a Dodger hat all the time. That's what we arrive at. 9:22 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
And again, to clarify, at OmniSource, they don't just take your old metal and turn it into coins. There was a
it's
misunderstanding there.
No, that would be a form of counterfeiting, I believe.
I don't think counterfeiting coins, as a general rule, really pays all that well. If you want to counterfeit, go big. Do C notes.
Welcome to
James Madison's
Mr. Kimball's radio station.
Christy Lee, what's the weather forecast for today?
Well, not the weather
weekend?
forecast. I mean, what's going
the weather
happen?
forecast for next week?
Well,
or
no,
what?
no,
Okay.
today,
Q95 Fox 59 weather brought to you by CarX. Cloudy, temperatures falling today. We'll have clearing skies overnight, 35. Partly cloudy, 42 tomorrow. Right now, 65 degrees.
Thank you very much. And we got some Guns N' Roses tickets coming up, and Gunner from his house. Let's see now. Where are we? Oh, I know. This is the Bob and Tom Show. We're in the ether today.
Yeah. What do you mean the ether?
Being broadcast.
Wish we had some ether.
Me too.
Through all these.
Huh? I'll get you there.
The show today is.
Can I soak my microphone in ether like Hunter Thompson? Can I do that?
Yeah, please. If that would force it to short and turn off. I was saying
Seemed
that
like
this
a shot.
This is the Bob and Tom Show, but we are broadcasting the show today as a special treat.
Yeah.
You can come out, just watch it for a few minutes. Want to see what everybody looks like?
Yeah.
You're welcome, America
Just a few
and the
minutes.
world.
And today is the 20th of March, so it's, what did we determine? It's 3/20/2020?
20.
Yeah, 320s.
320s.
Adds up to 63.
2020.
It does indeed.
Adds up to 63.
Very good.
Which of
And
course
what's
means
6 and 3 add up to?
9.
And that's how I add up license plates.
That's how I feel about hearing you speak. 9!
What are you, Rain Man? What are you doing out there?
I see a license plate added up till
You
I
do?
get to
I always
one number.
memorize the one in front of me in case something happens.
Never even looked at one.
Oh, I do.
Except
all
the
time.
vanity plates.
Yeah.
Baby Doc 6. Okay. We have Ace
Is that
Cosby
a
as our
Baby
engineer.
Doc Duvalier joke?
No. It was a gyno joke. We have Chick McGee across the way at the OrangeInSource.com sports desk.
Whatever.
Could we do a request?
Sure. It's your show.
Can you play out in the parking lot?
Al fresco.
Can we get Dean in here and do
That means you'd have to sit right next to me.
What? Ace? Oh.
Ace was the loudest.
Did you hear
No
him?
one else
And that was a visceral.
Yeah,
that was pure instinct.
Now
right
wait a
there.
second.
Said no, but
that is
Ace.
not a
What's the
dig.
problem?
He's not throwing shade, as they say, on Dean. I'll bet you just don't want to hear the song that I want to hear. Is that correct?
That is
We
correct.
don't know what song you're talking
What song do you think I'm talking about?
Garner Minshew.
The Gardner Minshew
Gardner
tribute.
Minshew.
No, you're not going there, are you? I mean,
I love that song.
I love that
The tribute to Gardner Minshew.
I want to marry that.
I'm sure it's online.
Can't you just hit play over there?
If it was football season and he was leading the league in passing,
No, but see, he's,
Yeah. Well, no.
Dean has put on a gas mask.
Yep.
No, here's the thing, though. The way Ace-
1917.
The way Ace said no, you have to come in and do it.
And Dean is
That
wearing
is quite a
is
gas
that a
mask.
World War I era gas mask?
No, I think it's from 2.
World War II? Okay. Well, that's certainly nice.
Horrifying.
That actually,
It
that's
is
a real
horrifying.
gas mask.
It-
I mean,
of
that's
course.
a thing, yeah.
Well, it's functional.
Okay, now there's a background story here. Do you want to tell the story, Chick, of why Gardner Minshew is in the news?
Nick Foles was traded to the Chicago Bears. Bad news for Mitchell Trubisky.
Bad news, Bears.
The Bears quarterback. Good news because he was traded from the Jacksonville Jaguars, Nick Foles was, to the Bears, and that means Gardner Minshew is the starting quarterback now.
QB1.
Officially for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Yes,
and
QB1.
We have a song about that.
I say it as a joke. You say it like you've learned a new fact.
Well, it's
QB1.
It's a fact. Gardner Minshew, QB1.
Yeah.
Kenobi.
You know what?
QB1
I thought that in my head, and I go,
be Obi-Wan with a number and a helmet. We have to draw that up.
Oh, don't waste somebody's time.
We'll get through this.
Forcing them to do that.
We'll get through all this together, America. Hang in there.
You guys know how it goes, right?
Oh, yes, we do. We've done it 27 times.
Someone is enjoying this for the first time.
I hope someone is.
Somebody's enjoying this?
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's nice and slinky.
And what's your name, sir?
Mick Jaguar.
Mick Jaguar.
Sure.
Jacksonville. Let me hear you sing.
Huh?
Song of Gardner Minshew. Now he's the starting quarterback, leading the attack. Gardner Minshew.
Did you forget the chord?
Get in the locker room. There's only 2 mustaches like a broom. Girls want to kiss you.
Was it me or did I go deaf there for a second?
No, you only wish you had.
Gardner Minshew. Nick Foles left to be a bear. Gardner even paid his airfare. Mr. Minshew. See you. Brady's in Tampa, FLA. But right up the way is Gardner Minshew. Here we go. Ooh, Jaguars, why'd you wait so long? Ooh, Jaguars, why you wait so long? To make Gardner feel like he belongs. Hit it, Bill. All right. Man, you got the backing of the fans. There's some Jaguar cheerleaders that stand to meet you. We're gonna bring a case of White Claw, play Madden football like we used to. Gardner Minshew.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Had some rough spots, but that's rock and roll.
That's all right. Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
It's definitely
There's some
live.
fuzz in the gate.
Hard to
Hey,
say.
Pat, I wanted to apologize. I was getting a little lightheaded.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
You got a solo in it.
I think this filter might be clogged.
Yeah.
Thank you very much,
Oh,
Dean.
that is a scary-looking mask.
Yeah.
Bill Lyman on the bass.
Wow, you should see me without it.
Or see him with just that and no clothes.
Oh, you going to try that this weekend, Dino? Just you and...
Too late.
Oh, already done it. All right.
Christie Lee at the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk with this message.
A NASA astronaut's family will not be allowed to cheer him on when he launches into space next month due to the coronavirus. Chris Cassidy said he will not have any guests at his April 9th launch from Kazakhstan. He expects to say goodbye to his wife in Russia on Friday, 3 weeks earlier than planned. Due to the outbreak, Cassidy's wife will return to Houston. The 50-year-old Navy captain and former Navy SEAL said he's already in quarantine ahead of his launch to the International Space Station. Launch day will also feature a smaller team without family, journalists, or other well-wishers. The space station crew will drop from 6 to 3 a week after his arrival. It will remain at 3 people until SpaceX launches 2 NASA astronauts as early as May, or another crew arrives on a Russian Soyuz capsule in the fall.
So they're going to get guys in the SpaceX and the ladies, and that'll be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is, I mean, we saw that article, it was last week, there were 15,000 applicants to be astronauts, and how many made it? 8 or 11?
11.
Really low numbers. So.
I was not accepted.
You were not?
Nope. They sent me a letter back. All it said was, ha, 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 ha. I don't know what.
Boy, NASA and Jeopardy. You're just striking out all around, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
No one wants you.
No, nobody. Nobody at all.
NASA engineers say they
Wait a second. Maybe you could go to space camp this summer.
Oh, I would love that.
I think Lance Bass has a space camp, doesn't he? I think so.
All right.
Really?
And I assume they have to be incredibly ultra careful that they don't take coronavirus up to them.
I would imagine
yeah.
they're tested like crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, they have to be quarantined anyway, right? Isn't that the amazing story on Apollo 13 when they asked, I had measles and it was in the movie?
People often wonder, can a jackass talk? And if you're viewing this, you can see clearly.
This morning's been nonstop braying from the sports desk.
Did you ever get the measles? No.
Isn't Kazakhstan where Borat was from?
Kazakhstan? I don't know. You know, I've never seen Borat.
Oh, it's very.
Do yourself the favor. And
I should watch that one.
Watch it with your
daughters.
daughters.
Instead of Napoleon Dynamite, which I sat through the other day.
Oh, you didn't care for that one, huh?
Didn't care for it.
Napoleon Dynamite's kind of a certain era.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to watch. God!
My kids loved it, but man,
Borat is really, you squirm.
Yeah.
In a couple of the scenes in there.
Really?
Yeah, because because you understand how it was, the premise of the thing.
No, I don't know anything about it.
Oh, just watch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's to a degree a stunt film. Kind of like a candid camera kind of thing. People didn't know what was happening, and it's it'll make you. It made me howl.
Yeah, same here. Yeah.
NASA engineers say they fixed the Mars lander by telling the lander to hit itself with a shovel. The InSight lander, which is currently on Mars, faced unexpected problems when its 15-inch digging probe became stuck in the soil. After a few failed attempts, the lander was freed thanks to NASA encouraging it to, quote, hit itself with the jackhammer like a shovel.
Christy, you ever seen a 15-inch digging probe?
No, I have not.
Oh,
it can scare me a little bit.
What is a digging probe.
Yeah. I opened a link accidentally and saw it.
Yeah, I've seen that link. Sitting on the edge of the bed there.
Yep, yesterday.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
I
rough.
haven't seen it.
Oh,
geez.
That's the Three Stooges troubleshooting technique of just hitting yourself in the head.
Yes.
Right now, it's time for me to remind you that our buddies at Napa have something going on. It's the Napa Big Deal of the Week.
Oh.
At Napa Auto Parts stores and auto care centers, you can get Napa Adaptive One brake pads with
Napa
reliable.
Adaptive? Does that help?
No, it really doesn't help.
Whatever, shellless turtle.
Okay. Napa Adaptive One brake pads with reliable stopping power. Do it yourself or have it done for you by your favorite Napa Auto Care Center. At Napa, they've got Napa know-how. Once again, the Napa Adaptive One brake pads with reliable stopping power. Back to you, Christy Lee.
Fitness trainers in Los Angeles are reportedly moving to so-called speakeasy gyms after larger gyms shut down over the coronavirus.
Don't do this.
According to TMZ, they spoke to a number of trainers in the LA area who said they will keep working to support themselves financially and help their clients stay healthy. Some are training out of quote-unquote speakeasy gyms or a small studio gym that can only accommodate up to 5 people at most. Other trainers are going to their clients' homes or they're offering sessions out of their own home gyms.
Do the weights have sneeze guards?
No kidding. This is how the virus continues to live, isn't it?
But it is
like this.
I just love the notion of going up to the gym and there's one of those slider windows. You ever seen one of those in real life?
No, I've never been
I
to
haven't
a
either. I
speakeasy.
would love it.
You mean a door with a slider in it?
So
you can peek
And I know
through
there
it?
are bars around the country that have that fake sort of speakeasy.
No, but in the movie they
Yeah,
always
that'd be really something to
the
see
movies.
in person. Yeah.
I would like it, Tom. I think it would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be something.
Have you ever seen one, Jackass?
No, I haven't.
Have you?
No, but a friend of mine did.
It sounds like you sound like the kid at camp who's just lying about things. Oh, a friend of mine saw it.
No, a friend of mine was involved in a.
So you haven't even seen? Yeah. Oh.
What was your friend involved in?
Bootlegging? A poker.
Oh, yeah, sure.
He used to play.
Underground poker?
He used to play high stakes poker in New York. And
Is this the gentleman who, during a game, one of the players put a gun on the table and he said, "Well, I'm retiring."
That's when he retired. It's exactly the same guy.
Yeah.
It's very, very fine. By the way, coming up, we're going to do the Napa Big Deal of the Week in just a few minutes.
Yeah.
So be thinking of the biggest stories of the week
Well,
that were of a light nature.
Oh,
okay.
And we'll pick one when we come back. What else have you got when we come? Oh, we have to do.
we have to do Today in History,
All right.
I guess.
We already found out it's Carl Reiner's birthday.
We'll do it in a minute. I also want to remind you that this probably more than ever is a really great time to have a great pair of earbuds.
Yes.
Because you may be in an abode with someone who you've heard all their good stories. Maybe you're
heard all their bad ones too.
Yes, maybe you're ready just for a little bit of peace. You want to put on that favorite album of yours.
A lot of chatter
that nobody else likes.
Yeah, maybe you want to listen to this show. By the way, maybe you want to sit in the corner and listen to this show.
Do you have to prepare for I don't know how long to be able to spend any time with your significant other?
No, I'm not talking
for
about me.
Stories and stuff.
I'm not talking about me.
I bet you do.
No,
well, I've already told her that story. Let me think. I'll do that hunk, and then I'll.
Really? Wait a minute. Do you think he cares? We've heard the same stories 100,000 times.
Has she ever said to you, I know. Why am I asking? You already told me that.
Oh, yeah, I can't repeat anything. The point is, you may want to have a little bit of peace of mind. That's where Raycon earbuds come in. About half the price of the other ones. And the Raycons have a special system so they don't fall out of your ears.
Yeah. How often are you told to shut up at home? You're just flat out told, shut up.
Tom, shut up.
It's not usually that direct.
Okay.
How about,
How
honey, can you please be quiet? How about that?
My little girl often says, one of my little girls will often say, Daddy, I need my space.
I believe that.
And if she does, they've got earbuds her size.
Of course. That's where the Raycon E25 comes in. It's the best one yet. 6 hours of playtime, seamless Bluetooth pairing. And, of course, they're famous for their bass. Raycon wireless earbuds. They're very comfortable and very handy when driving, of course, if you want to make that conversation on the phone. Raycon earbuds, stylish, discreet. They have got no wires dangling, no stems sticking out. Snoop Dogg's a big fan. Chick McGee's a big fan.
Yep, love them.
Chick turned me on to Raycons 2 years ago. 15% off your order right now. Buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom. 15% off Raycon wireless earbuds. Buyraycon.com/Tom. A good time to have them.
Yes.
Plug them in for peace of mind.
Man, they're great.
Maybe just a little bit of Metallica at full volume. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, we're coming right back with the Napa Big Deal of the Week. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Want to share something? Send us an email. bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, if you missed today's show, we'll have an afternoon double play for you coming up at 3 p.m. Eastern. We'll replay today's show back to back right here on Bob and Tom 24/7. Christopher will be your host for the Bob and Tom repeat. That's Bob and Tom's repeat at 3 p.m. right here on Bob and Tom 24/7.
I'm Chick McGee from the OriginSouls.com Sports Desk with a Bob and Tom Sports Update. New Orleans Saints head football coach Sean Payton learned yesterday he has tested positive for the new coronavirus. He told ESPN he's the first employee of either an NFL team or the league to make such a diagnosis public. He tells the network he came forward to motivate people to educate themselves about what they can do to help fight the pandemic. Payton says he's not been admitted to a hospital and does not have a fever or cough. He says he's been resting at home and he is in self-quarantine. Number of known coronavirus cases within the NBA has doubled to 14. Marcus Smart of the Boston Celtics pleaded with people to take social distancing more seriously, and the league ordered all teams to shutter their training facilities indefinitely. And the Olympic flame arrived in Japan from Greece and was greeted in a scaled-down ceremony at an air base in northern Japan. The flame touched down amid doubts if the Tokyo Games can be open as scheduled on July 24th because of the coronavirus pandemic. I'm Chick McGee from the OrangeInsoles.com Sports Desk, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Comedy via your computer. Bob and Tom 24/7.
This is Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Watching you sleep, I'm wondering why you're not breathing. Perhaps I hugged just a little too hard. You're right, I smother you. Your beautiful legs fit perfectly in the disposal. I buried your torso in the yard. But I keep your heart in my briefcase. So there's always a part of you with me. You wanted to break up. Well, now you broke up into tiny pieces. You wanted to split up, say la vie. But what do I do with your head? It just won't keep under the bed. I'll put it in a hat box and I'll mail it to your mother. She won't care if it's postage due. She'll just be happy to see we're through. The last words you said to me were, I can't breathe, not say la vie.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom Show.
Hello, this is Bob and Tom Show.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah.
Hello, calling, visiting, listening to show.
We're visiting with comedian Frank Caliendo. He was just talking about Raymond Burr.
Oh, Frank
John Madden. Yes. Does the John Madden. Very good. He was doing his impression of the fabulous actor Raymond Burr. You're familiar with Mr. Burr, of course. Perry Mason.
Ironside, yes.
Actually, it was interesting because we were talking about one of Mr. Burr's earliest films, of course, the legendary. The film.
Not familiar with early Raymond Burr.
Yes, I was in Godzilla.
I never
Frank, congratulations. You're here the 1 millionth time we've done that bit, ladies and gentlemen.
Bill Bauer is our guest. Wild Bill Bauer.
The thing is, with my family, there's always something going on. I got an aunt. She is the family failure. I mean, everything she touches, it just goes wrong. Finally, at the age of 87, she had to declare bankruptcy.
Oh.
Now she can't buy a house until she's 94.
That poor soul.
She is a victim. She's a victim.
Absolutely.
She's at home last week, knocking on the door, vacuum cleaner salesman. I got a dandy of a vacuum to show you, ma'am. Oh, I can't afford it. I don't have any money at all. Just let me show you what it can do. He forces his way into her place, reaches behind his back, pulls out a sack of horse manure, dumps it on the...
Hey, 9:45 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Now, here on Q95, I know we have Guns N' Roses tickets coming up shortly. In fact, probably in about 15 minutes or so. Guns N' Roses set for Lucas Oil Stadium Friday, August 21st. Also coming up on Q95, Gunnar is doing the show from his house, which, for those of you familiar with Gunnar's house, much like yours, probably is the location of a beer-filled refrigerator, and Gunnar, very close, should bring us some exciting radio, especially those last couple hours. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for joining us. Ace Cosby, of course, is our engineer. Pat Godwin, the man behind the guitar. Thank you, Pat. Thank you. Had some great songs today, including the Gardner Minshew redo. We'll tackle that again on Monday. Let's hope there's some
See you Tuesday.
Gardner Minshew news. Chick McGee's at the OrangeInsoles.com sports desk. Josh, right over there in the sidekick chair that's been moved.
Yeah.
It's just slightly farther away.
Yes, yeah.
Christie uncomfortably close to me.
I keep moving over.
Could we move the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk maybe over one that way?
I was
Then that
expecting
defeats the purpose of
then what about Josh?
Oh, but wait a minute. That doesn't involve you, so naturally you're not concerned about that.
You've got that monitor in between you two?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that'll, yes, as we know, computers stop all viruses. we learned that alone. Wait a minute. No, they don't. I want to get back to our Napa Big Deal of the Week. Now, it's what we do is we go through a number of news stories and decide which one was the biggest deal. And I thought we would try to do it with some happy news.
Yeah.
Some fun things this
Okay.
week. We did have some fun things. For example, we found out that I forget who mentioned this. Was it Christie that you were told that we're a few weeks away from learning what color everyone's hair really is in this world?
That's right. Because all the salons are closing up.
Unless, Mr. Godwin, did you stock up on?
No.
Oh, really?
If it comes to pass, I'll be white over here.
Oh, I
Will you
can't
really?
wait.
Is it?
No, salt and pepper.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Okay. Now, but many ladies do some nice work assisting their hair color.
That's a nice way of putting it.
Fine with me. I'm a big fan. Whatever you want, but that's kind of a fun.
My
fact.
worry is my bangs and my nails. I know those are 1% problems, but look, I'm not going to be able to
cutting
see
your
soon.
bangs can't be that hard. I mean,
Well,
you
Just go straight across, or I don't know.
I don't want to do them straight across.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that French look, I love that. Well, let's see. What else did we learn this week? Oh, this is a great story.
What?
We talked to some people from a place called Hotel Tango. That is, it's a distillery, but instead of making booze and part of the factory, if you will, they're making hand sanitizer.
Yeah,
really
they're
nice.
doing great
Nice
work.
thing to do.
Yeah.
That's great. We learned about the Quarantini drink.
Yeah.
Which is, I kind of like a martini. It's gin and
That's enough.
Emergency.
Yeah.
emergency.
A very dry martini. Would
Tom,
just
I
be
think
gin.
the biggest deal of the week, this may just be my opinion, is that we found out there's a place on this planet called Cape Hubboy.
Cape Hubboy.
H-O-B-O-Y.
And we found that out in a story that
Out of Russia.
a chick, as usual, he poo-pooed the story. It was
What did you call me?
Don't ask.
chick.
He said tick.
Oh,
No.
well, he's embedded in.
It was more of a T on the end of that. Oh, here he comes. Oh, boy.
It was the ice challenge in Siberia. John Farnworth crossed 50 miles of Siberia's lake Baikal in 48 hours doing so-called keepy-uppies.
Yeah.
Keepy-uppies.
Keepy-uppies.
Keeping a soccer ball in the air every step of the way. This is an unbelievable feat. But he did the distance from Ust-Barguzin to Cape Hubboy. Spelled H-O-B-O-Y. Hubboy.
Keepy-uppies.
That's our big deal of the week from Napa Auto Parts. Remember, Napa Auto Parts stores and auto care centers. You can get the Napa Adaptive One brake pads with reliable stopping power. Hubboy. Do it yourself or hubboy. Have it done for you by our friends at the Napa Auto Care Centers.
It's like if Andy Kindler made maps.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Well, I'll do Ust-Barguzin. Now, you name next bay.
Cape Hubboy.
Napa know-how. I'm sure there's a Napa Auto Parts store somewhere between Cape Hubboy and Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Okay, thank you very much.
Sure is. Time now for things we learned today on the Bob and Tom Show, brought to you by Grainger. Delivering the products to keep your facility running is what Grainger does best. They've been doing it for 90 years. Visit Grainger.com for whatever you need, whenever you need it. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
We learned that people wanted to know the names of our dogs.
Yeah.
We learned that one of my dogs is on probation.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Poor Mac.
Mac.
And then one of my dogs is about to go into heat.
Winnie.
Winnie.
Winnie
I've
the
never
Moocher.
been through this before.
Winnie the Moocher.
And
Did you buy her little pants?
Low down.
I bought doggy
doggy
Kotex,
panties?
whatever they're called.
Yeah.
You're killing Josh.
Let's see.
Dog tamps.
Remind me, Christy, to take home the pork
your pork
tenderloin you
tenderloin,
bought
yeah.
for me.
Yes, thank you very much.
Christie went to the grocery store, and the only thing left on the shelf was chickpea pasta. But Christie feels sorry for the food that's still there.
I do. I feel sorry.
No one really wanted it.
It's like the Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
Well, I could starve or eat chickpea pasta.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's delightful.
I tried chickpea pasta.
You didn't buy it, though, did you? No, you just felt bad for it.
Okay. What? Didn't feel that bad.
I felt bad, but I didn't buy it.
There will be toilet paper again.
Yeah.
That's not the truth. That's just a movie I'm writing for the Hallmark Channel. There will be toilet paper again. Christie this weekend is installing her Simply Safe.
Yep.
Yeah, she is.
You'll have fun. It'll take you no time at all. I've been accused of complicating my life. Today I'm having another 220 line installed at my house. Long story. Involves a treadmill. Let's see. Today is officially Extraterrestrial Abduction Day.
Yes.
There's a theory that I'm actually an alien.
Right. That's why you poo-poo all these
plotting
stories.
all of this. Ace checks the street every morning before he backs out his car. Don't you live in a relatively quiet street?
Yeah.
But he still checks.
Okay. I check my driveway
because he's insane.
Our friend Bob Schneider, great singer and songwriter, is streaming a concert tonight.
8 o'clock Eastern. BobSchneider.com for all the details.
Just go to his website. It's a great website. For the visuals are incredible. And Poo Poo Point is in Washington. It is not in Russia.
No.
So you cannot get, it would be a long haul to go from Poo Poo Point to Hawaii Bay.
That's a long flight.
And I shower
I like the way you say that.
Yeah. Thank you very much. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Just got to get a hold of us. Call, fax, mail, or email. Get all the contact information you need at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.